Esports fans, do you want to watch some tournaments? Would you like to compete? Maybe win some matches and make a little money on the side, you know what I mean? But I don't know, it all seems so complicated. What tournaments are there? Where is it happening? Where do I sign up? What do I bring? Requirements, rules, fees, yada yada yada, it's all so confusing. If only there was a way to make it all simple. And all you need to do to sign up is just press a button. Sounds oddly specific, doesn't it? Because it's range.gg, the easiest way to set off your esports career. Take part in exciting new tournaments. Short or long, big or small, choose your own battles and fight your own wars. Flaunt your gaming skills for all to see. Assemble a team and get ready to compete. Not to mention, take your in-game prowess to the next level by consulting veterans of the esports world. So why wait? Signing up has never been easier. Compete, flaunt, and grow at range.gg. See you at the range.
Said. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the VBCPL official Season 1 Valorant tournament. We are through to the round of 16, and we're going to be starting off this stage of the tournament with the match between Bane's Esports and Lieutenant Allegiance. Cool names, and it's going to be a cool match too, hopefully on Ascent, where Banes are going to be attacking for the first half, and Lieutenant Allegiance are going to be obviously defending. And casting this match today is only me, Keto. Unfortunately, I'm not joined by anybody, but I hopefully will be able to manage it on my own and give you the best experience possible. So obviously, we are gonna go into the match in a few seconds as soon as the players are in the server. But for now, let's see. Obviously, we have heard of Bane's Esports quite a bit in the past. During this tournament, we have seen them play quite well, and I feel like this team has a lot of potential, especially when they have players like Champashama and Hope. I've seen them play before as well. Titan as well. I've seen them play in some of the community pugs and stuff. So I think they have a lot of fragging capabilities on them. It's all gonna come down to how they have improved their chemistry and utility and all that stuff. Because the individual play is pretty good, but since Valorant is such a team-based game, you depend on your teammates and all that stuff. So I feel like Banes might have to work on that a little bit, and hopefully they have, and that's good enough to be able to take down Lieutenant Allegiance as well, about whom I actually don't have all that information, but considering that they have made it through to the round of 16 after crossing the round of 128, the round of 64, the 32, all those stages, and after all those matches, they are here. So I'm expecting that this team too has so much potential. So I can't wait for this match to start up. So we're still waiting for these players to join in the lobby. In the meantime, let's talk about our sponsors. Blisstyle Electronics, for the best electronics, make sure to check out their link in the description of the YouTube channel. Ravenclaws, the new coin shop, is here to provide you with any kind of in-game currency you need for any of the games, like Valorant and all that stuff, so that you can buy those beautiful skins, allowing you, proper ability to shoot the people, because we all know skins matter in Valorant, right? It's a pay to win game. And we have our community partner VBC Bangladesh, Valorant Bangladesh community, and the tournament is powered by range.gg. So make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel for more esports content and future tournaments. And I think all the players are already here. We are going to be starting the match in a few seconds. Let's go. The map is on Ascent, by the way, let me remind you. And by the way, we also have a couple of matches later tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So make sure you stick with us and watch all those intense matches that we are going to be showing, showing you. And hopefully we're going to have more casters for that, for those future matches, so you don't have to hear my lone voice. Hopefully I'm going to have some partners and my friends to work with me. So without any further ado, we're still waiting for the match to begin, and it should be back in any second now. So obviously, with the map being on Ascent, Ascent is one of the more basic maps in Valorant. I feel like it is pretty easy to learn. We have the mid, we have the two entrances to the A and B side. We have the entrances to the A and B sides through mid. So obviously, mid having so much value, the fact that you can cut off rotations from the other side and enter into the other side from a bit of an unexpected angle as well, combined with maybe a couple of players coming through A or B main. That's a lot of fragging potential to go through two angles, and that's gonna be really difficult to defend. But also defenders, I feel like if they do follow the current meta of controllers and sentinels and stuff, and focus less on the duelists, then maybe it's gonna be pretty easy to defend from these two fronts as well. So the map is already in. We're going to be loading into Ascent, ladies and gentlemen, and the agent selections are going to come in. I predict we might see some more Astra plays or maybe Sky plays in these higher levels. Obviously, round of 16 is pretty up there in the VBCPL. But for now, we are not going to be seeing the Astra, at least from the side of Lieutenant Allegiance. We're going to see Zadu with the Omen. Kenda is going to follow up with the Reina, and Jet, the imposter Kirito. He is also named Kirito. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have two Kiritos in the house today. So make sure you show the support to him. Smart Fox is going to go to the Breach, and Red Cyrus going with the Cypher. That's a pretty good lineup coming in, except for the Omen, obviously following the old controller meta. I feel like the Astra is a much better option, but if they are able to adjust to it, then who am I to say something else? From the side of Baines Esports, we have the agent selections coming in. Champasama going with the Astra. Hope is gonna go with the Jet. I've seen him play with the Jet so much, and I feel like his fragging capability is definitely top notch. Titan XD with the Sova. Cringy Noob is gonna go with the Reina and the Killjoy from Rayhei, I guess. Rayhei, I'm not sure how to pronounce his name, but he's gonna lock in the Killjoy. So it's definitely gonna be a fight between the old school controllers
Select
and the
your
new school
agent.
controllers, the Omens and the Astras. We have the Cypher and the Killjoy as well. So a lot of the same roles, Sentinels and controllers being played, but different agents. So it's all gonna come down to who has the utility of these specific agents down to the wire, right? So who has the best usage of the utility, who has the best improvisation of the utility, and who can use the utility to its best in these different scenarios that you might face in a Valorant matchup. So without further ado, we are loading into the server, and we're gonna be beginning the first pistol round in any moment. Yeah, we are here, and I think obviously the first pistol round carrying so much value to actually set the tone of the game, and having that early advantage will definitely allow you to get a couple of rounds, maybe even 3 rounds in a row, because lately I have been seeing a lot of these teams are actually, keeping those bonus weapons and having a lot of success with those as well, allowing them to get 3 rounds in a row early on. So that's a big boost to the momentum and a big boost to the economy as well. So hopefully they will be able to replicate the same thing either sides, and hopefully they're going to be able to provide us with an entertaining match. But for now, as we're going to be beginning the first round in this best of 1 series in the round of 16 upper brackets match, we're going to be seeing the side of the attackers, Baines Esports, pushing towards this big garage. There are a couple of defenders there, especially Red Cyrus with the Cypher utility. That's a lot of Cypher utility plays there, and we're going to see some pre-play smokes there as well from Zadu. I'm not sure if he saw anybody, but we're gonna see the Killjoy taking down a super aggressive Sova. Smurfox has been eliminated. And he's gonna be putting the Killjoy turret inside the side as well. And I think Kirito's position has been revealed as well inside the tree area, but the push is towards this B. The B has been opened up, and they are entering without any resistance. Champasham also finds a frag onto Kenda. That's gonna put even more disadvantage on defenders. Zadu's gonna miss those shots as he sees Hope crossing through in the little gap of the smoke, and that's gonna cause Red Cyrus to fall as well. That is a big miss there from the side of Zadu. It's gonna be turned into a 5v1. It's all onto the Jet Kirito. He's gonna find a frag onto Hope. Jet Dip, if I might say. He knows there's a player in mid as well with the classic. He's spamming away. He needs to take his time and tap a little bit slower. If he could have, then maybe he could have gotten one more frag there, but in the end, it's going to be a 1-0 score line coming in, and we're going to see the economic advantage going to the side of Bane's Esports. They're going to have those Spectres in hand. I feel like a couple of them might save for to be able to go for maybe Operators in the future, but no, they're all going to go for the Spectres. All of them have the full armors except for the Killjoy. And he is, in the end, even he is going to go to the full armor, and that is going to be a huge gap in both utilities and armor and weapons from both sides. We're going to see Kirito with the Marshal this time. Can he provide some entertaining shots to us? He has the crosshair on the head level, but the timing, he's going to scope away, and now he's going to be facing Cringy Noob on this top mid area. A lot of utilities are going to be placed. The Astro utilities, he's going to find the headshot though, really well played. Almost the second one. He does tag the Killjoy quite a bit, and he is down to a 49 HP, but the frag isn't there. But coming in from behind though, the alarm bot is there. The information will cause the Cypher of Red Cyrus to push back. He could have gotten the frag there with the pistol too quite easily because of him being half HP. But in the meantime, they have pushed towards this A side, and Hope is gonna find the frag on Smurfox. Zadu's gonna get taken care of by the turret. Champashama finding a frag there as well. And it's all down to a 1v4 scenario onto Red Cyrus with a classic. That's all he has to work with. He has a Cypher cam. That's all the way on the B side. It's not going to be of much use to him, and it's going to be a Hope to finish things off. A 2-0 scoreline coming in, a decent attempt, but the weapons difference will cause them to face a lot of troubles immediately at the start of the round. So it's going to be a buy round for the side of Lieutenant Allegiance now. And hopefully with this buy, they are going to be able to get some more momentum flowing. Obviously, the side of Bane's Esports are going to save or going to play with the bonus weapons of the Spectres. Cringy Noob is going to go for a Spectre 2 as well, maybe. He does have a classic in hand with armor. He is gonna go for a Spectre, yes, and they are pushing towards this A main now, where the only defender is Smurfox, who's yet to get a frag this match. We're gonna see Kenda peeking mid. He's gonna figure out the Killjoy presence is there, and the bot as well. That will slow down any kind of aggressive ideas he had. Smurfox in this heaven area. He's gonna send in shock darts inside the side. So far, none of them connecting, and the side is theirs. Bane's Esports really aggressive on this bonus round. But still, it's a 5v5 retake for the side of Lieutenant Allegiance. They can hopefully do it. Kirito's gonna find a... No, it's gonna be Kendo who's gonna take that frag. Titans with the trade though onto Zadu. It's a 4v4 retake. Some Master Utility plays Smurfox with another frag onto Titan XD. It's a 4v3 and all the players are inside the site. Hope and Champashama get two of their own. It is a 2v3 situation. Kenda and Red Cyrus. Hope's gonna find one from A main. So not... Hope... Actually... It is Hope. He was inside the side there. I thought it was the Killjoy who got the frag there in the end. I was actually wrong there. But regardless, another round going in favor of the side of Bane's Esports, and their aggression is so unmatched. They are so quick on their feet. I mean, they push into the A side immediately. They have the bomb plan. They have the post plan set up. You have a player in A main. You have a player in Hell, one in Jenny. And they're all holding these angles and causing so much trouble for the players of Lieutenant Allegiance to push in for the retake. So really good gameplay coming out of them. And Lieutenant Allegiance, that was a buy round from them. And I feel like that should have been more successful considering it was bonus for the side of Bane's Esports. But right now, they are at quite a disadvantage. They're going to have to eco again as the entry towards this A side. Again, unstoppable. There is a player hiding in the backside. Kenda's going to find one tap with the Sheriff, but Cringy with a quick trade. Champashama is going to find a follow-up onto Kirito as well, and alongside with the Killjoy ultimate, that's going to easily allow them to plant the bomb, and that's going to keep the defenders at bay from a retake. So it's a 3v4 scenario. They still have the Astro ultimate. Smurfox is going to send in the alarm bot. Sorry, the Sova drone, my bad, the Owl drone. And remember, this is their save round. They only have ghosts and classics to work with, so I think the round success possibility isn't that high. Maybe some economic damage would be nice. Champa, Shama, Cringe Noob, they're all gonna find a frag. It is all on to Zadu, who's gonna get taken down as well. So near flawless round coming in from the side of Bane's eSports, and they are looking really comfortable right now. And absolutely, their force, nothing is stopping them because they are so easily getting into the site with the rain of flashes, followed by Hope, who's just dashing into the site with the jet abilities. And so far, the A take is looking unstoppable. I just want to see what they do with this B as well, because the B currently having Red Cyrus playing there with the Cypher utility is going to be a lot difficult to take than the A. So I feel like if if Lineage Allegiance put their focus more on this A side and let the defenders work with the Cypher utility in B, maybe they have more chance of taking it, but the start isn't good as my friend Kirito has been taken down immediately as he was trying to play aggressive in the B garage area. We're going to see a recon from Titan XD. It's not going to spot anybody, and that's going to bait out a rotation towards this B though. This A side is completely empty except for Kenda, who's actually making a lot of noise on the catwalk. So they pretty much know there's only one player here, and the spike is towards this A side. A quick rotation by Bane's eSports might catch them off guard, and this A side could be theirs. Kenda though taking a more defensive position towards A, and I think Zadu as well. He realizes the A is empty, so he's gonna pre-place the smoke onto A main. But look at the skill choice, and all the other players are aggressing so much on this A side. Red Cyrus though finds a pack on a Cringy Noob, but the trade is gonna come in. Smurfox is trying to deny this rotation, but Titan XD is gonna stop him there. It's gonna be a 2 versus 4 scenario. Kenda's gonna pop the Reina Empress to try and deny the entry. We're gonna see the Astro Ultimate being popped. The Recon is gonna slow down Kenda though. The Empress is running away. His position is still unknown, but he's gonna push through the Astro Wall and gonna get taken out. Titan XD with a triple kill. He's on for the 4K. Red Cyrus making himself known, but Titan, he's gonna be the one to win the frag with the 4K this round, and really dominant performance coming out from the side of Bane's eSports. 5-0 is the score line, and what a way to actually sell the fake on the B side. They were able to pull 4 out of the 5 players from A and push them towards B. We only see Kenda there holding in the A heaven, but there's not much he can do all on himself. Despite having the Reina Empress, wasn't able to land a single dent on this dominant attacking force of Bane's eSports. And right now we're going to see another Byron coming in. We do see a couple of eco weapons, actually a few eco weapons from the side of Lieutenant Allegiance. We can see the Blade Storm from Kirito. Hopefully he's going to be able to land a frag there on mid. So he will see the Reina of Cringy Noob. I think he's trying to play around the smoke, trying to get a frag there. He is in a quite difficult position to do so. He only has a classic as the backup weapon, so it's going to be quite difficult. He will be spotting the Reina, but no, the shots don't connect. And a follow-up too by Cringy Noob. A double kill to start it off. The dash is inside. Hope is going to take care of Kenda as well. And they're just destroying this site of Lieutenant's Allegiance right now. We're gonna see the only one alive, Red Cyrus again. But the shock dart kill. Titan, what are you doing? Why you gotta do that like him, Ram? He's gonna send the shock dart in CT, and that's gonna connect beautifully in allowing them to get the 6th round on the board. And Lieutenant Allegiance aren't able to even get one yet, and the economy is in shambles. I'm not feeling like they are starting to lose momentum quite a bit. And I mean, overall, I'm not seeing proper gunplay and strats from them either. We do see those basics in there, the smokes, the Cypher utility. We see the Reina blinds coming in while they're trying to push for the retake. But overall, I mean, I'm not seeing the level of utility usage we should be seeing in the round of 16. That Banes are actually showing really well. We're gonna see, although Killjoy is gonna get the first frag. Rehe OP, I'm still not sure how to say his name. He's gonna take down Zadu, who's yet to get a frag this round. Titan XD with a follow-up. Hope with one more. They're just going absolutely berserk. It is all on to Kirito and Smurfox. Kirito with the Marshall. Can he land a few damaging shots? It's all on to him as Titan XD is gonna take care of Smurfox. Kirito on A main. Come on, my friend. Don't disgrace the name. He's gonna miss the Marshall shot and die. Flawless round from the side of Bane's eSports. A 7-0 scoreline. And I mean, it's gonna be even difficult to come back from at this stage if they don't start getting rounds. If this reaches to an 8-0 scoreline, then the best Lieutenant's Allegiance can do is an 8-4, right? And an 8-4 is still quite a disadvantaged state compared to 7-5 or maybe a 6-6 scoreline. So feel like they should try, and this is a buy round for them, so this is where they should start the comeback. They should start and play a lot more patiently. Kiryu is gonna go for the operator, but his operator will be pushed back with the gravitational wells. He's gonna fall back as well. Kenda though finds the first frag onto the Killjoy, and that will open things up for the side of Lieutenant's Allegiance. Kirito abducting into the A heaven area. The recon is gonna come in, not actually discovering any information. Hope though, with the Blaze Storm, is gonna take down Kirito, making this a 4v4 scenario. The A side still has a heavy defense. Kenda is popping up on the other side. He's gonna take out Cringy Noob. A counter Hunter Spirit is gonna come in. Hope with a frag onto Kenda. So much is happening in this A side, but I feel like a rotation should be really important. But Smurf Fox is on the flank. He's gonna find one on the Titan. Now these players are trapped. Hope is trying to rush him with the Blade Storm. The Blade Storms do connect. He's quite low in HP. And that will allow Hope to get an easy right click with the classic onto him. And the rotation is underway. But keep in mind, Red Cyrus is still alive, which means that his Cypher utility is still active on the B side. But this fake rotation, though, from the side of Hope and Champashama, they have that Astra to work with to actually play the post plant a lot easier.
30
But
seconds
Zatu,
left.
too, he realizes that the rotation could be fake. So he's going to be holding in this A side patiently, checking both CT and the A main area. And as soon as the smokes are being dropped, he realizes that it is an A push. He'll be sending a counter smoke there as well to try and slow down the push. But the Omen teleport is going to come in from. He's going to give the A
10
side to them, and he's
seconds
going to try and go for a fake TP, maybe, I don't know. And Hope just saw, I think he saw both of them on this A heaven. Red Cyrus though lands shot on Hope, 1v2 scenario, and Zadu, he's gonna take care of Champashama, and we're gonna see a 7-1 scoreline as Red Cyrus will be defusing the bomb. And I'm looking at you, football fans, this scoreline seems awfully familiar, right? So some momentum will be found from the side of Lieutenant's Allegiance, finally landing one round, and they're able to recover the operator for Kirito as well, playing the Jet. He still needs to step up quite a bit because the operator is a pretty big investment, especially when you're down by 7-1 scoreline and their economy isn't actually in the best condition. So you need to start squeezing out money from that gun, because it is so important that they start getting this comeback on the way right now, especially since they got that one round. They have to be picking themselves up and start to playing more coordinated on the side defensive, in this defensive sides. We are gonna see Hope with the operator as well on the attacking side. He's gonna be holding this tree area. Kato is gonna spam through the smoke. His operator has been made known. And right now, Hope might play aggressive to try and get into that mid area to try and take care of the operator. But we do see the Sova of Smurf Fox still ever present. Hope, he is discovered with the Sova recon. We're gonna see Kirito, he sees him, but he doesn't take the shot. Hope is just jumping and toying with him, and he's still waiting to land the shot. The recon is gonna be placed. That will be giving away the position of Kirito. Or not, I think it is destroyed in the nick of time. Zadu's trying to shoulder peek the Hope, but the operator is gonna win there every time. And the A side is being pushed though. Kenda is barely holding on with the Killjoy ultimate there. He can't go much farther than this. As we see, the side is being taken easily. The door is being closed, but the Spike is not with them. The Spike is in B. What is this fake? This is such a big fake coming in from these couple of players, as the Spike is making its way in the B side and being collected by the Astra, Champashama. Killjoy is even gonna find a frag there as well. It's a 2v5 scenario, all onto Smurfox and Kirito. Again, the operator still in play. He needs to get some frags with that, my friend. We see the Killjoy is gonna be pushing in from A heaven. He is low on HP, so he should get that frag. And there we go, the operator finally getting some kills to its name. He might find another. He does. This is a nice flick onto Titan XD. It's a 2v3 now. As Champashama, the only one in this B side, and they can go in for the defuse unless Cringy Noob over here. He misses the operator shot. Kirito. It's a 1v2 as he's trying to stick the defuse, but both of these players are rushing him. Smurfox from both fronts can't take both of them on. He needed support from his teammates, and the Spike will go down to explode. 8-1's the scoreline. And despite having one round to their name, Lieutenant Allegiance are starting to falter again. The economy did have some recovery there, but that is all they're gonna get. And they're again resorted to use these sort of half-buy weapons or save weapons. We are gonna see the Phantom being used by Red Cyrus there. Interesting choice to go for in an eco round. As well as Zadu going for a Vandal. these are interesting economic choice, and I'm actually really confused if they should follow through with it. We're gonna see all rifle lineup from the side of Baines Esports. Hope again going with the operator. Cringy Noob, he's gonna fight Kenda, who has nothing but a sheriff to work with, and he's gonna get that frag easily. The smoke is there by Zadu, but it might be too late. He's the only one defending this site. We do see Kirito with a shorty there, but if Cringy Noob decides to push through a main, there's not much he can do with that weapon at that range, but he might find Ray. He might find the killjoy, but he doesn't. It's a nice headshot onto Kirito from him. Titan XD also finds one onto Red Cyrus. Zadu's the only one trying to defend this A side all on his own. We see Cringy Noob jumping up, but he still managed to hit that shot. And we're gonna see Champa Shama going with the spike plant. It is all onto Smurfox, who's still in B main. And at this point, I think this match is pretty much decided, unless of course some miracle can be played by the side of Lieutenant's Allegiance. I think a save should be the best option for Smart Fox here, because obviously their economy isn't that good. He has 2,000 credits though, so if he's able to save this weapon, he can buy one of his teammates a weapon as well, but he is edging towards this A side. Maybe he can look for some exit frags to do some damage to the economy of Baines as well, but as we see, a couple of players are coming towards him to A main, couple from Catwalk as well. He can land one frag onto the Killjoy, but that's all he's gonna get as Smurfox Champa Shama is actually gonna land the frag onto Smurfox. And the 9-1 scoreline, and no economic relief for the side of Lieutenant's Allegiance. And they're gonna have to, and especially because that was a force by a couple of their players as well. When we can see that Kirito and Smurfox are able to go for those rifles, the same cannot be said for Red Cyrus and Zadu, since they went for that force buy. So regardless, the economy isn't looking good for their side. Baines on the other side, they are looking like they're thriving. Their confidence is definitely up high there, and they're definitely looking at their most comfortable state that they have been in this tournament. And we're going to see Kenta again aggressive with the Sheriff, but he will be falling back. He doesn't want to get too overexcited. A really questionable smoke there by Zadu. I feel like it should be a little bit to the left side. Paranoia is going to slow things down, but no follow-up peek coming in from the side of round. Smurfox though will find a frag onto Titan XD to bring this to a 4v5 scenario. He might be able to pick up a rifle there as well. But the side of Baines Esports are holding his body quite well. Zadu making a lot of noise on this catwalk. He might be in trouble if Hope decides to peek him. As we see the Killjoy, the only one in this A main area trying to distract these players. The teleport is going to come in, and oh, Zadu is in an interesting off angle. I'm pretty sure the Killjoy should expect this. The Red Cyrus low on HP in heaven. He's spamming away. The shots barely missing. But oh, Zadu is gonna get taken out there. That was such a bad push to the smoke. I don't know why he did that. And the Killjoy ultimate being placed. So many frags in favor of Baines Esports. I can't even keep up. It's a 2v4. All onto Red Cyrus and Kirito. Kirito the only one with a Vandal. He has half armor as well. Red Cyrus only has 14 HP to work with. He can get a headshot if he's lucky, but
one enemy remaining.
There shouldn't be much he can do. And Cringy Noob's gonna take care of Kirito as well. So we're gonna have a 1v4 scenario. Red Cyrus with only a Sheriff and 14 HP. He can try and hide, but oh. Okay, he still managed to get a shot. I think with his last bullet, he was able to get a headshot onto Hope. But the trade is gonna come in there by Cringy Noob. So we're gonna see a 10-1 scoreline. And as the lady says, the last round before the side switch is gonna come in, and the economy of Lieutenant's Allegiance isn't looking good. They are able to go for a force buy, for a buy round though. We see rifles in their hands. Kirito with an operator as well. But Zadu on the other side, he's only got a 1 frag to his name, and he's gonna have to play this last round with the Spectre. So it is a little bit balanced, I guess, but still with that 1 Spectre in hand and the lacking in their gunfights and coordination, I feel like it's going to be extremely difficult for the side of Lieutenant's Allegiance to go back from this. Kirito's going to go for an aggressive peek into Garage. He's going to spot a couple of players and fall back. Recons are being provided by Smurfox. Information is that he's going to be pushing the smoke. He does find a shot onto the Killjoy. A headshot to make this a 4v5 scenario. The Blaze Storm is being popped by Kirito. Cringy with a trade though onto Kenda. Kirito on this mid area. He knows that the Reyna is on catwalk. He can try and play a little bit creatively, but Zadu's going to miss the shot, the timing. And Cringe Noob is now aware that there's a player in this main area. If he pushes into the A side, he can catch him off guard. Because Zadu is making so much noise. Chamba with a frag onto Smart Fox, and we might see a follow-up here. Zaru just teleport, but the noise has been made. Cringy Noobs knows exactly where he is, and we're gonna see a 2v4 scenario again onto Red Cyrus and Kirito. Kirito's gonna fall. Titan XC takes him down. Red Cyrus with a frag. Wallbang onto Hope. 1v2 scenario, very much possible. Can he clutch this out? But it's gonna be extremely difficult considering the Empress is being used by Cringy Noobs. The Cypher Neural Theft as well. Can he land some wallbangs?
I have the spike.
But so far he's not
30
able,
seconds
able to defend the spike for long, and I'm pretty sure the side of Bane's eSports can push him if he wants to. It is a 2v1, and their gunfights is looking far better than the side from Lieutenant Solutions. But they're not gonna take any risks. They're gonna be going to that A site and playing for the post-plan scenario. We are gonna see Titan
10
XD
seconds
holding an
left.
aggressive angle onto the entrance to A Heaven though, so that is definitely something Red Cyrus is gonna have to check, but he has to rotate a long way. And this is the last round, my friend. You need to go for the clutch. I mean, there's no point in saving right now. And Titan XD knows exactly where he is. He's hearing the noise and he is ready for him to come. He's just begging him to not check this angle. And oh no. Okay, I thought he was gonna go for the knife, but in the end, he's gonna give him the respect of using the rifle, and we're gonna see an 11-1 scoreline, 2 rounds away for the side of Bane's eSports to go to the match point scenario. And if they win this pistol round, it's pretty much guaranteed. We will be seeing the side of Luton's Allegiance having to go for the force buy. But despite that, the level of utility I'm seeing from them, the gunfights I'm seeing from them, just cannot stack up against the side of Bane's eSports, who are looking superior to them in so many ways. And we are going to be seeing the next round beginning, the next half beginning in this matchup, as a bit of a split push coming in from the side of Luton's Allegiance. We see a few players towards the B side. The bomb, along with Red Cyrus, is going to be in the A side, where we see a lot of Astra and Killjoy utilities being placed in A main, and that is really difficult to cross to. We have those combinations with the swarm nades and the gravitational wells and concussions and stuff. It's so difficult to counter, but Hope and Kirito here on this catwalk, they're gonna face each other, and Hope is gonna take some damage, but not as much as Kirito, but they're rushing him right now. Red Cyrus is gonna finish off Hope, but continue with a quick trade though. Kirito, he's so low on HP, but despite that, the turret though might get him, almost gets him. But regardless, we're gonna see the frags coming in. Red Cyrus 1v2. He does find a frag onto Champashama, but he's only 34 HP and he is getting flanked from behind as well. The Sova coming in through catwalk. He should have heard that, I feel like. He should hear the noise that is made when you're pushing into catwalk. But right now they have no idea if he's pushing towards A Heaven or is he going towards B. But the correct answer is, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see on the map, Red Cyrus is going towards B. He might be able to get the spike plan down. He does have more than enough time. But it's going to be a really difficult task to defend this bomb nonetheless, especially with the amount of HP he has. And he's going to have to take down 2 players at once.
Planted the spike.
And we see the players from Bane's eSports realize as the spike goes down that the site is B. And we're going to see Red Cyrus, his Cypher Cam is still all the way in A main. He could have just recalled that and placed it in this B side to his advantage. He does find a frag onto Titan though. It's a triple kill for him, on for the 4K to get the clutch. But the Killjoy, he drops into the side and he's full HP. He has, I'm not sure if he's armor as well, but he's gonna go for the peak and he's gonna win the fight with ease, resulting in match point for the side of Bane's eSports. And they are looking at such a comfortable state right now. They can go for those Spectre buys, and they might even finish this round off quite easily, ladies and gentlemen, unless, of course, I mean, Luton's Allegiance. Even if they find something this round, I mean, they're gonna have to go through 12 rounds, 11 rounds just to be able to tie things up. And I feel like Bane's, even if they lose like 4 or 5 rounds in a row, I feel like they're gonna easily squeeze through one. So it's gonna be a difficult task indeed for the side of Luton's Allegiance, and quite impossible actually. So I don't know what to say. I mean, they lack in so many ways. The utilities, the gunfights, and I feel like their defensive half should have had a much better result. Because I mean, they are also lacking in proper usage of their sentinels as well. Because we do see Cyrus not using those trap wires and the cages to the full potential that I feel like a lot of Cypher players do. Hope though finds a frag in favor. Okay, Hope's
Spike
just gonna
down
land a
A.
casual triple
One
kill there.
enemy remaining.
Continue with a follow-up, and it's a 1v5 all on to Smurfox, who's hiding in the smoke to save his team with this round. But Hope's gonna finish it up with a 4K, ladies and gentlemen. That is the match, and our winners are gonna be Baines eSports by a huge margin, 13-1 scoreline. And I mean, they were just better than Lieutenant Allegiance in so many ways. They had proper strats into going into a retake or going into a side take. They use their utilities as we see the players do in these high levels of the tournaments, and they have a proper communication as well. Whereas side of Lieutenant's Allegiance, despite feeling like they have some potential fraggers on the team, like Red Cross, Smurfox, they have been playing good when they have those bioweapons, but overall the utility, the communication, the strats they have just don't stack up in this level of the tournament. But overall it was a good attempt from them. Hopefully they will be coming back in the next season stronger. But that is it for this first match, ladies and gentlemen, in the VBCPL Season 1 Valorant Tournament Round of 16. We're going to be coming back to you in about a half an hour for the second match of the day. So ladies and gentlemen, stay with us till we begin the next match, and I guess that's it for me for now. We'll be right back.
Esports fans, do you want to watch some tournaments? Would you like to compete? Maybe win some matches and make a little money on the side, you know what I mean? But I don't know, it all seems so complicated. What tournaments are there? Where is it happening? Where do I sign up? What do I bring? Requirements, rules, fees, yada yada yada. It's all so confusing. If only there was a way to make it all simple. And all you need to do to sign up is just press a button. Sounds oddly specific, doesn't it? Because it's range.gg, the easiest way to set off your esports career. Take part in exciting new tournaments. Short or long, big or small, choose your own battles and fight your own wars. Flaunt your gaming skills for all to see. Assemble a team and get ready to compete. Not to mention, take your in-game prowess to the next level by consulting veterans of the esports world. So why wait? Signing up has never been easier. Compete, flaunt, and grow at range.gg. See you at the range. How's it going, esports fans? Do you want to watch some tournaments? Would you like to compete? Maybe win some matches and make a little money on the side, you know what I mean? But I don't know, it all seems so complicated. What tournaments are there? Where is it happening? Where do I sign up? What do I bring? Requirements, rules, fees, yada yada yada. It's all so confusing. If only there was a way to make it all simple. And all you need to do to sign up is just press a button. Sounds oddly specific, doesn't it? Because it's range.gg, the easiest way to set off your esports career. Take part in exciting new tournaments. Short or long, big or small, choose your own battles and fight your own wars. Flaunt your gaming skills for all to see. Assemble a team and get ready to compete. Not to mention, take your in-game prowess to the next level by consulting veterans of the esports world. So why wait? Signing up has never been easier. Compete, flaunt, and grow at range.gg. See you at the range. How's it going, eSports fans? Do you want to watch some tournaments? Would you like to compete? Maybe win some matches and make a little money on the side, you know what I mean? But I don't know, it all seems so complicated. What tournaments are there? Where is it happening? Where do I sign up? What do I bring? Requirements, rules, fees, yada yada yada. It's all so confusing. If only there was a way to make it all simple. And all you need to do to sign up is just press a button. Sounds oddly specific, doesn't it? Because it's range.gg, the easiest way to set off your esports career. Take part in exciting new tournaments. Short or long, big or small, choose your own battles and fight your own wars. Flaunt your gaming skills for all to see. Assemble a team and get ready to compete. Not to mention, take your in-game prowess to the next level by consulting veterans of the esports world. So why wait? Signing up has never been easier. Compete, flaunt, and grow at range.gg. See you at the range. How's it going, esports fans? Do you want to watch some tournaments? Would you like to compete? Maybe win some matches and make a little money on the side, you know what I mean? But I don't know, it all seems so complicated. What tournaments are there? Where is it happening? Where do I sign up? What do I bring? Requirements, rules, fees, yada yada yada. It's all so confusing. If only there was a way to make it all simple. And all you need to do to sign up is just press a button. Sounds oddly specific, doesn't it? Because it's range.gg, the easiest way to set off your esports career. Take part in exciting new tournaments. Short or long, big or small, choose your own battles and fight your own wars. Flaunt your gaming skills for all to see. Assemble a team and get ready to compete. Not to mention, take your in-game prowess to the next level by consulting veterans of the esports world. So why wait? Signing up has never been easier. Compete, flaunt, and grow at range.gg. See you at the range. How's it going, esports fans? Do you want to watch some tournaments? Would you like to compete? Maybe win some matches and make a little money on the side, you know what I mean? But I don't know, it all seems so complicated. What tournaments are there? Where is it happening? Where do I sign up? What do I bring? Requirements, rules, fees, yada yada yada. It's all so confusing. If only there was a way to make it all simple. And all you need to do to sign up is just press a button. Sounds oddly specific, doesn't it? Because it's range.gg, the easiest way to set off your esports career. Take part in exciting new tournaments. Short or long, big or small, choose your own battles and fight your own wars. Flaunt your gaming skills for all to see. Assemble a team and get ready to compete. Not to mention, take your in-game prowess to the next level by consulting veterans of the esports world. So why wait? Signing up has never been easier. Compete, flaunt, and grow at range.gg. See you at the range. How's it going, esports fans? Do you want to watch some tournaments? Would you like to compete? Maybe win some matches and make a little money on the side, you know what I mean? But I don't know, it all seems so complicated. What tournaments are there? Where is it happening? Where do I sign up? What do I bring? Requirements, rules, fees, yada yada yada. It's all so confusing. If only there was a way to make it all simple. And all you need to do to sign up is just press a button. Sounds oddly specific, doesn't it? Because it's range.gg, the easiest way to set off your esports career. Take part in exciting new tournaments. Short or long, big or small, choose your own battles and fight your own wars. Flaunt your gaming skills for all to see. Assemble a team and get ready to compete. Not to mention, take your in-game prowess to the next level by consulting veterans of the esports world. So why wait? Signing up has never been easier. Compete, flaunt, and grow at range.gg. See you at the range. How's it going, esports fans? Do you want to watch some tournaments? Would you like to compete? Maybe win some matches and make a little money on the side, you know what I mean? But I don't know, it all seems so complicated. What tournaments are there? Where is it happening? Where do I sign up? What do I bring? Requirements, rules, fees, yada yada yada. It's all so confusing. If only there was a way to make it all simple. And all you need to do to sign up is just press a button. Sounds oddly specific, doesn't it? Because it's range.gg, the easiest way to set off your esports career. Take part in exciting new tournaments. Short or long, big or small, choose your own battles and fight your own wars. Flaunt your gaming skills for all to see. Assemble a team and get ready to compete. Not to mention, take your in-game prowess to the next level by consulting veterans of the esports world. So why wait? Signing up has never been easier. Compete, flaunt, and grow at range.gg. See you at the range. How's it going, eSports fans? Do you want to watch some tournaments? Would you like to compete? Maybe win some matches and make a little money on the side, you know what I mean? But I don't know, it all seems so complicated. What tournaments are there? Where is it happening? Where do I sign up? What do I bring? Requirements, rules, fees, yada yada yada, it's all so confusing. If only there was a way to make it all simple. And all you need to do to sign up is just press a button. Sounds oddly specific, doesn't it? Because it's range.gg, the easiest way to set off your esports career. Take part in exciting new tournaments. Short or long, big or small, choose your own battles and fight your own wars. Flaunt your gaming skills for all to see. Assemble a team and get ready to compete. Not to mention, take your in-game prowess to the next level by consulting veterans of the esports world. So why wait? Signing up has never been easier. Compete, flaunt, and grow at range.gg. See you at the range. How's it going, esports fans? Do you want to watch some tournaments? Would you like to compete? Maybe win some matches and make a little money on the side, you know what I mean? But I don't know, it all seems so complicated. What tournaments are there? Where is it happening? Where do I sign up? What do I bring? Requirements, rules, fees, yada yada yada, it's all so confusing. If only there was a way to make it all simple. And all you need to do to sign up is just press a button. Sounds oddly specific, doesn't it? Because it's range.gg, the easiest way to set off your esports career. Take part in exciting new tournaments. Short or long, big or small, choose your own battles and fight your own wars. Flaunt your gaming skills for all to see. Assemble a team and get ready to compete. Not to mention, take your in-game prowess to the next level by consulting veterans of the esports world. So why wait? Signing up has never been easier. Compete, flaunt, and grow at range.gg. See you at the range. How's it going, esports fans? Do you want to watch some tournaments? Would you like to compete? Maybe win some matches and make a little money on the side, you know what I mean? But I don't know, it all seems so complicated. What tournaments are there? Where is it happening? Where do I sign up? What do I bring? Requirements, rules, fees, yada yada yada, it's all so confusing. If only there was a way to make it all simple. And all you need to do to sign up is just press a button. Sounds oddly specific, doesn't it? Because it's range.gg, the easiest way to set off your esports career. Take part in exciting new tournaments. Short or long, big or small, choose your own battles and fight your own wars. Flaunt your gaming skills for all to see. Assemble a team and get ready to compete. Not to mention, take your in-game prowess to the next level by consulting veterans of the esports world. So why wait? Signing up has never been easier. Compete, flaunt, and grow at range.gg. See you at the range. How's it going, esports fans? Do you want to watch some tournaments? Would you like to compete? Maybe win some matches and make a little money on the side, you know what I mean? But I don't know, it all seems so complicated. What tournaments are there? Where is it happening? Where do I sign up? What do I bring? Requirements, rules, fees, yada yada yada. It's all so confusing. If only there was a way to make it all simple. And all you need to do to sign up is just press a button. Sounds oddly specific, doesn't it? Because it's range.gg, the easiest way to set off your esports career. Take part in exciting new tournaments. Short or long, big or small, choose your own battles and fight your own wars. Flaunt your gaming skills for all to see. Assemble a team and get ready to compete. Not to mention, take your in-game prowess to the next level by consulting veterans of the esports world. So why wait? Signing up has never been easier. Compete, flaunt, and grow at range.gg. See you at the range. How's it going, esports fans?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the VBCPL Season 1 official Valorant tournament. Round of 16 is underway, and after that first match between Bane's eSports and Allegiance, we are through to the next one between Exodus Lineage and Alchemist eSports. I'm Kirill. Joining with me this time is my co-caster Faxer, and we're going to be going into the map of Icebox, where Exodus Lineage are going to be attacking first and Alchemist eSports are going to be defending first. So before we go any further into the match, Faxer, what are your thoughts on these two teams, and who do you think is the better side?
Well, these two teams have showed promising performances in the last round, but this time around, I think Alchemist Esports just has the edge. They have the competitive experience, and they have star fraggers like Deleted and Reflexor as well. So from their side, they're looking strong. On the other side, we got Flick Mode as well. So he's really good as well with his flicks, obviously. So I'm hoping for a very competitive match, a neck-to-neck match. Yeah.
And especially considering we are through the round of 16, I'm hoping these matches will get more intense. But obviously, I was proven wrong in the first match that I cast alone. Bane's Esports took a 13-1 win against Luton's Allegiance. So here's to hoping that we'll have more of an equal match this time. But we're still waiting for the players to get into the lobby and to be ready for the match to begin. In the meantime, let's talk about our sponsors, Blisstyle Electronics and Ravenclaws Coin Shop. Make sure to check them out. Their links are are in the description of the YouTube channel, and our community partner is VBC Valorant Bangladesh Community, and this tournament is powered by Range.gg. So make sure you subscribe to this Range.gg's YouTube channel for future esports content and tournaments. So currently with the VBCPL tournament underway, we are through to the round of 16, and right now, which of the teams do you think, Faxer, are on your watch list? This team or this player individually, or any of the players here, do you think are on, sort of the watch list to be potentially really big in the future?
Yeah, we are going into the stage 2 after tonight, and it's gonna be so fun. That's where the real game begins. These qualifying. These qualifying teams from open qualifiers going up against the top tier teams of this country, it's gonna be one hell of a ride for us. But nonetheless, for for the open qualifiers, some players I would like to mention out are gonna be Rosa from Insurgent Esports, and a Yami from Veteran Esports, Chosen One, the Sova player from Enzo Esports, and from Alchemist Esports, we've got Deleted as well, who likes to frag out with Reina and a Jet as well. So these are the players that I want to see, going against the top tier of Bangladeshi teams in the stage 2 of BBC Pro League.
Well, definitely a lot of new teams here that have a lot of potential. We have NZO Esports, we have Zenith Esports, 7R Esports, Regal Esports. These are obviously new to the scene relatively compared to the other teams, and I feel like these have a lot of potential to go further in the tournament and possibly take down the Goliaths that we know as the champions today. So yeah, here's the thinking that maybe we are going to be seeing a lot more new teams to sort of take throne in the top tiers of the Valorant esports scene in Bangladesh. But still, we are waiting for this match to begin. Yeah, the players have arrived, and we're going to be starting the map in Icebox any moment. Again, ladies and gentlemen, Exodus needs are going to be attacking, and Alchemist esports are going to be defending. Make sure to like and share the stream, and show your support to our sponsors and Range. So we're going to be beginning any minute. And before we go in, Faxer, what do you think about the lineups, the agent selections and stuff? Which
Well,
agent should be more important in this Icebox map?
well, we're going to the map of Icebox, so I think teams tend to play a double controller setup, but personally, I don't really support it. I would like them to go for an initiator as well. Maybe one duelist, one initiator. A sage is a must. Viper maybe, and let's say an omen. So they would have the versatility and attack. They would have the sentinel in the form of sage in defense. They would have the info from Sova, the initiator, and they would have one duelist in the form of Jet or Reina. So if I'm expecting to see lineups like these coming into Icebox, especially in this region. On the other regions like Europe and North America, we do see North America playing double duelist setups. So that is their style. In Europe, we do see they're playing no duelists at all. So they are heavy on utilities. They're heavy on tactics. They're heavy on strategies. They don't like to take that much of gunfights. Not everyone is Scream, and but in this region though, people just tend to play it ordinary. They're not even going for those aggressive plays, but they're still sticking to those agent picks coming in from North American scene.
Well, comparatively, obviously, North America has more of an aggressive playstyle. Despite that, we see a decent amount of utility being used. Not as much as compared to EU, I guess, because they are heavily dependent on utility and their game playstyle is a lot slower than NA. Obviously, more in the Asian regions, the Korean teams, the Southeast Asian teams have that sort of similar style going there. The basic style, but I feel like in this specific Bangladeshi scene, the thing that sort of sets the tone is obviously they are way less into utility because we all always see usually the teams don't go for utilities first. They try and go for their first initial frag, maybe a couple of frags as well. Then they decide to go that okay, let's push into the site with utility since we found an opening. And as we see, the agent selections are in, I guess, the side of Exodus Lineage are a little bit on the troll side. They are picking all the same agents. But you guys gotta hurry up because with only 40 seconds on the clock, we should get into the match. On the side of Alchemist Esports, though, the lineup is there. We have the Viper from Reflexer. Delete is gonna go with a Jet and a Sign with the Sova, Gimmick with the Sage, and Akib VK with the Killjoy. I feel like that is a pretty good lineup. We do have the Initiators, we have the Sentinels, the control controller setups. They are going for the single duelist lineup. So I feel like Icebox being a larger map should focus more on the sentinels and controllers. So having the Sage and Killjoy will definitely be a really big help in the defense and in the post-plan scenarios
Choose
on
your
the attack
agent.
as well. The Viper being also really good controller now, especially after the buff in the recent patches. I feel like is a really viable option in Icebox. And for the
Exactly.
side of
I,
Exodus Lineage, what are your thoughts, Vector?
they are also going for a one-duel setup, and that's what I wanted to see from these new teams coming up. They need to kind of go from that gunfight meta, to play a little bit more tactically, play a little bit more strategically, and get those fakes in, hold defaults, not just rush into sites. That's not what you want to see. You want to see them playing smartly, playing with info, not just going to blindly everywhere. And that's what's happening. That's what's changing in the meta right now. We do see both of the teams going for this one duelist meta, one duelist setup. But from the side of Exodus Lineage, they have
Turret
the
out.
Omen, but I do think that a Viper is just a little bit more useful in the map of Icebox. You got those lineups coming in post plant, and the wall just covers so much space. Even if you want to go in B or mid or A, is just useful everywhere, all around the map.
Well, definitely the Viper, as you said, its large range allows to cover so much, and that being, I think, the main point for a Viper pick, especially after the recent buffs. When you walk into the Viper pit, you're gonna lose 30 hit points regardless of armor and HP. So I'm not sure if it's 30 or 50. I'm not exactly sure. I think it should be 50. Yeah, and we are going to be seeing the split push coming in from the side of Exotic Seniors. They're playing it quite slow, despite it being their first pistol round. They are going to be surrounding both of the sites. They're also heavily present in mid as well, but they're going to pick up the spike and slowly aggress towards this A side. We still have the Reina from Jatra's. I'm not sure how to say his name, but the Reina will
Let's
be
just
there
let's just
in the
call
B
him
side.
JT.
JT, yeah, I guess JT sounds good. He's gonna be present in the B side, looking out for flanks. We do see a mid presence as well from the Sage. I feel like the Sage should be in this A side because the spike plant requires that wall to be placed so that he can go for the plant, the Sova
Scanning ahead.
Destiny, without any interference from the defenders. And there are 3 defenders there, so the wall is extremely valuable. But they are now rotating after showing some presence in this A side. Now the lack of noise that Ace or Alchemist eSports are witnessing should give
30
them more
seconds
than
left.
enough information that the rotation is very much possible. Still, the defense on this B side is extremely light. We have Akib VK. He does have the Killjoy utilities for information. But after so much time and that first bot detection, information should be there with only 16 seconds on the
Cutting
clock.
edge.
The B side has to be the side because there is no time for a rotation. We can see the
10
spike man
seconds
going down.
left.
Can he stick it? The swarm nade is there, but no! He's gonna get taken out.
Down
7 seconds
B.
on the clock. Will we see the end of the round before even beginning? The spike will be recovered, but you can't go back there. You can see a 3 versus 4. So many trades going down, but regardless, the round is over. With the spike unable to being not being planted. And interesting choice by Exodus Lineas to actually not use the Sage Wall or the utilities to the regular way that it is used by, to sort of block off the entry to allow the bomb plant to go down. Them not doing that is kind of interesting to me at least.
Exactly. I mean, they have a Sova, and he was planting the bomb. He could have used the shock dart, to counter the Killjoy swarm nades coming in and the alarm bot as well. So he could have used that, but in the end, they were just panicking because time was low and they needed to get the plan down. So they were caught out by that swarm nade, and in the end, the plan really didn't go down. So they had nothing else to do with shortage of time.
Definitely, but we are gonna see another technical timeout coming in from the side of Exodus Lineage. I think one of the players are facing some internet issues, so we're gonna be waiting for him to fix the problem so that he can rejoin the game and have a fair bite. Till then, ladies and gentlemen, stay with us. We'll be right back after the short break. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are back with the VBCPL Season 1 Valorant Tournament round of 16. And unfortunately for Exodus Lineage, we have some bad news. Their Sage player, Gimmick, is currently not in the. Sorry, not Gimmick,
It's
the
actually
Twisted Nose.
Twisted,
Yeah,
yeah,
the
yeah.
Twisted Nose. Sorry, I've kind of messed up the names there, but Twisted Nose is not going to be participating in the match because of internet issues. He has disconnected. I think he lost his electricity, so it is unfortunate. Obviously, we want to have a fair match, but it's not uncommon in the Bangladeshi esports scene to have these issues, since Bangladesh isn't, the most developed country in the esports scenario. But we are gonna see another frag going in favor of Ace Game because we start off the second round. We're gonna see some force bot. Bonus weapons, the specters in the hands of the players of Alchemist Esports. There is Ares there as well for a sign, so it is a 3v4 scenario as we see. Oh,
Okay.
JT, my man, is gonna get a frag with his ghost. He's gonna heal himself up and pick up a specter. The players are aware of his position. He finds a second one, which is deleted. He is single-handedly taking on this whole team. Reflexer, though, gets another frag onto Flick mode, so it's a 2v3 scenario, all on to Destiny and JT. We do see a sign holding that angle. He's gonna find a triple kill, JT. He's gonna bring it single-handedly on equal
30 seconds
terms.
left.
The spike, on the other hand, is with Destiny, who's gonna plant it on this B side. The rotations are here, but oh,
One enemy
almost caught him
remaining.
off guard. JT's on an ace. He's a 4K. How is he still alive? And he's been here this whole time. You see Reflector, he's gonna cancel
One
him out.
enemy
He's gonna get the
remaining.
frag. Oh, and he's gonna get the double kill as well. That was such potential coming out from JT to single-handedly get 4 kills. And unfortunately, the trade wasn't quick enough for his teammate to get the round, so we're gonna see a 2-0 scoreline coming in favor of Alchemist Esports.
You only thought that was
So
close.
JT, what a score kick coming in from him, but in the end, his teammates, couldn't support him to their full potential, and the round went to Alchemist Esports. We did expect Alchemist Esports to win that round, but not in that way, I suppose, Kirito, because JT was on for an ace and he looked so strong, but in the end, Reflexer just got the better of him, and there's nothing much that Destiny could do with a ghost. Reflexer even took him down in an 1v2 situation and got the clutch for his team. Alchemist Esports got the round for them as the scoreline is now 2-0 for Alchemist Esports. We do see Exodus Lineage, all of their players are on to
I
are,
think they
are on
might be having
spawn
some
right
issues.
now. Yeah, exactly. I think there's some issues going on with them.
They might be having some
Alchemist
internet issues
Esports
as
trying
well.
to figure out what is happening at this point. Why are they pushing so late? Why are they still standing here? Although Assign is gonna go super aggressive. Illidim does get the frag onto Akib. Assign with the
Spike down mid.
just spot out Destiny. Destiny
One
is taken down
enemy
as
remaining.
well, and the remaining players were AFK right now. Has to get taken out by deleted in the
Not
third
sure
round
what
comes on
happened there.
for Alchemist Esports, but nonetheless, I
Yeah,
think
we're gonna be going for a
another-
pause. Yeah,
another
we're gonna be going for
technical
another
pause.
admin pause, ladies and gentlemen. Stay with us. We'll be right back after the issue has been sorted. And yeah, that's it. We'll be right back. And hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are back with the VBC PL Season 1 official Valorant tournament. Round of 16 match between Exodus Lineage and Alchemist eSports is back underway. And after some issues, I think the side of Exodus Lineage were facing with the server, their internet connections were having some problems. But now I think they are now stable, except for obviously their teammate, the Twisted Nose, the Sage. He is still disconnected from the server and will be AFK for the rest of the matchup. Although they have been showing some presence in mid right now at the start of this fourth round, they haven't actually made any progress towards any of the sites. And despite being a 4v5, they are still really aggressive in some of these scenarios. Especially we're going to see JT. He's going to be pushing all the way towards mid, but he's going to fall back. He knows he might have bitten off more than he chews, and he's going to spit the rest of it out. We do see the Sova Destiny leading the charge in towards this A site, and I think the Jet Deleted might be rotating towards B right now. That's gonna leave the Viper alone, Reflexer with a Spectre to sort of hold this side all on his own. We do see this is still a bonus round for the side of Alchemist eSports, as it is a buy for the rest of the players from Exodus and ES. We can see a trade coming in. Ilden, Flick mode, they're gonna find one of their own. Gimmick with a trade though onto JT. Ilden with the Omen, he's trying to find a frag, but he won't. Instead, Gimmick is gonna take care of him. Flick with the trade. And we're gonna see a 1v2 scenario, 1v1 now. This is Deleted versus Flick mode. And we're gonna see the defuse coming. Close on fake. He's gonna throw the swarm nade, but he's gonna miss it just for a little bit there. Actually missed it by quite a margin, but he is really close. He's gonna be taking the defuse. He's already half defused. And he's gonna just get... How did he? I don't know what Flick mode was doing there. He just let him defuse instead of spamming or something. I'm not sure what's going on there, but that is a big throw.
Lagging at this point because the servers are not working well. But nonetheless, it was very smart. It was a very smart clutch by Deleted, as he hold the defuse. He knew that the shots weren't connecting. He did not have an angle flick mode. He knew about that, and he held the defuse. It was a nice clutch coming out from him. Going into the fifth round, we do see an operator pick coming out from Deleted, holding this aggressive pipes A position. Elite and his teammates trying to gain some control over mid. Flick mode is gonna spot out Gimmick. Gonna connect his shots though. Gimmick trying to get some info. Does know that two players are there. The sound does give the info to him. Flick mode though is gonna get the first back onto Deleted. The operator player onto Boiler. A nice shot coming out from him in a 4v4 situation right now. Exodus Lineage is trying to retake as the ult is gonna come out from Reflexer. He knew that the push was coming to A, and he just popped off his ult. Now Exodus Lineage are trying to rotate over to the B side, where Akib is waiting for them with all of his setups. He also has the lockdown if he tends to actually hold the side or go for a retake. It's his choice, but the attacking lockdown is gonna come out as the plant is gonna go down, but the storm is out. Akib is gonna take down the B. Damn, okay. That was a nice jump coming out from him, but the plant is still gonna go down. Never mind.
Okay.
Just kills Destiny once again. Flick mode though, trying to clutch this one out for his team. It's all up to Flick mode right now in the 1v2 situation. Gonna take down Gimmick as well in the 1v1 against Reflexer right now. Doesn't know his position, down to 30 HP. Reflexer trying to hunt him down on 150 HP, and he will hunt him down. And the fifth round comes on board for Alchemist eSports.
It's a really close round coming in. Pretty good push towards B. It had its trades. We had Flick mode popping off though. He got a few frags there, and his utility usage as well was really good. But in the end, it was the side of Alchemist eSports able to hold out. But right now, good news for the side of Exodus Lineage. We have, I think, their Sage player, the Twisted Nose, is back on the server, and he is. Hopefully he's looking out for revenge, because obviously his team has been suffering without him. His scoreline is 5-0. This is a buy round for the side of Exodus Lineage, so they're gonna have some rifles to work with. Deleted again with that operator. He needs to actually squeeze out some money from that, because that is a big investment, and if they don't get much value from that, if he's gonna miss shots that easily, it might not be worth it to get that op for him every round. But still, they are in the lead, so maybe they can try and keep going for it. We do see Akib get the first frag on a Flick mode. Gimmick has already gained a lot of information that there are players in mid and pushing through towards B. You see JT, he's a little bit in a trap position from behind. He does have his teammates to cover him, but the bot is denying him the push. Right now, the wall will be destroyed outside Q, but oh, Aiden was trying to actually lurk up there, but giving his sense is tingling, and he's gonna get one more onto JD as well, making this a 2v5 scenario. Twisted Nose can't plan the bomb. The Killjoy utility is causing so much trouble, and Akibiki is gonna push aggressively. He's even gonna transfer onto Destiny for a triple kill. Destiny, you can't miss those shots there, my man, and you're gonna see a 6-0 scoreline coming in, and the economy of the side of Exodus Lineage is gonna suffer quite a bit. Twisted Nose does have some money because of being disconnected for so long. Money has been built up, so he can buy for his teammates, and they're deciding to go for a force buy again. Faxer, what are your thoughts on that?
I think it's the right choice. I mean, only 2 of them has to go for those half shields. I think if Twisted Noob can drop one of them, all 4 of them will be able to go for those full shields as well. And one thing I want to mention is Destiny needs to use those shock darts onto B side, but a deleted is gonna get the first frag onto Flick mode with an operator pick coming in from him. The dart comes out, the shock darts are coming out as well, trying to do some damage. Does some damage to JT. Aside going aggressive, taking out Destiny with the rope. JT trying to find any trade whatsoever. Deleted with this cheeky angle. This is a shot.
One enemy remaining.
Reflector though taking both of them
Spike
down.
down A.
Deleted missing another shot, but Reflector is gonna be the one ending it on Bleeding, getting the 3rd frag for this round. He is already 10-1 his kill death ratio, and it's only been the 7th round in this match. Now they had a slow start, I'm not gonna lie, Exodus Lineage, but they have their 5th player now. They can go for those, you know, for their plays, for their tactics. They can play fair and square, and I don't think they're actually doing that. They're not using their utilities to their full potential. They are just kind of scattering around all over the map, not playing for the trades. Deleted though once again with this cheeky angle. Isn't gonna miss his shot though. Gets tacked down to 86 HP. Does have the Blaze Storm on him as well. Signed with this aggressive position. He's gonna get the drone out while Gimmick is trying to find someone onto mid. Signed with the drone. He's not gonna find anyone. The information is there for them right now. They can have this rotate, but the spike is still at A for Exodus Lineage. If they are to go for this A push, only 2 players are waiting for them, because the B push has not been working out for them this time or every time around. Because you know those Killjoy's farm nades, they are not countering it with those Sova shock darts, and they're not being able to plan the bomb as well.
I feel like Exodus Lineage are having a problem in the decision making, because they're spending so much time just waiting outside the sites, and one of the players, I mean, JT didn't have to do that. He didn't have to lurk in alone. He has teammates, at least someone to get a trade. They aren't properly able to decide which side they want to push, and that's gonna happen. They're just all spread around the map with no actual motive in mind, and they're all getting picked up one by one, and they don't even have weapons this round. This was their save round. We see most of them had sheriffs, and we see Twisted Nose with an SMG. He managed just to find one onto assign. He should be able to pick up the rifle, but we see a couple of players, 3 players to be exact. Akib VK is gonna finish him off, not allowing him to get the weapon for the save. We're gonna see an 8-0 scoreline coming in, and I mean, if they keep playing like this without any motive or any objective in mind, you know, I mean, there are players who actually rush into the side, but I feel like that those players have more sense of objective than Exodus Lineage right now, because they are just all over the site. They might be trying to actually play for picks, but they aren't finding those picks. So I should feel like they should play more focused onto the objective. Since the split play isn't actually working out for them. Their gunfights are actually not on the same level as well. We see Flick mode though getting some work done, but the rest of his teammates aren't actually fragging to the potential, or at least on the same level. We see Ilden again getting taken out of the operator, deleted. Finally getting some frags with that thing. Despite staying alive for quite a while, he wasn't able to get many kills with that. We are gonna see, Akib BK is gonna make his position known. He will be met by a couple of players. JT, that was clean. He's gonna take out the Reyna, maybe one more. Come on, you know you wanna do it. Destiny, give him a peek. He's waiting for it. He's waiting for it. But we are gonna see a 3v5 scenario. There are a couple of ultimates to be used. I think the Sova ultimate, the Hunter Spree, should be used for a post plant, and maybe Flick mode can bring that Killjoy lockdown into uh, the main area. But oh, deleted with a shot on Destiny. That's gonna drop the Sova all the way on the yellow position. And right now, I mean, as we said, there is no need for a sign to be there. We see the rest of his teammates are pushing towards his B side. Now they're
30
instead of
seconds
playing
left.
a 3v5, they're gonna play a 2v5 because of this lack of communication.
One enemy remaining.
We're gonna see a sign with one more frag onto Flick mode. He's gonna go extremely aggressive on the ropes, and he's gonna find Twisted Nose quite easily. Despite moving so much, he's pretty good at the gunfights and accurate enough to land the headshot there. So we're gonna 9-0 scoreline coming in, and I mean, Exodos Seniors, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be really difficult for them to actually enter into the site properly if they continue playing like this.
Alchemist eSports, they have all the momentum at this point. They have all the confidence that they need. They are taking those gunfights, winning it. On the other side, Exodus Lineage, they are lacking confidence. Their morale is very down, and they have no momentum whatsoever. And Destiny is still at 0 kills. I think he's just looking for frags at this point. He's teammates that he cannot actually frag out as well. When I start coming out from a sign, he's gonna get a lot of information from mid. The drone comes out as well. He is gonna pop up that Hunter Fury. He's gonna miss, and does get that onto Lick. Never mind, he does not even tag any one of the players coming in from Exodus Lineage. The Blisstyle is gonna come out from his deleted as well. The Target is gonna do some damage, but JT is gonna be the one getting that frag onto a sign. Deleted with the operator holding this angle onto mid. Getting one on Twisted Nose.
One enemy remaining.
No, it was not a
Spike
collat.
down
Almost,
mid.
almost.
Yeah,
I said
almost flat. Deleted though, shutting them down. The mid court is down. Deleted, getting the last frag onto Destiny is gonna shut them down in a 10-0 scoreline already in favor of Alchemist eSports.
It was a good attempt though compared to what they have been doing. That aggression in mid really caught the players of Alchemist off guard, and they were still able to recover from it. And I like that one of the players from mid peeled off and went into A to provide additional support. I feel like if instead of one, two of them went there and sort of planted the bomb and had some more aggressive pushes toward that A site, then could have been a really good combination of a mid and A push, and at least they could have gotten the spike down there as well. But right now, things aren't looking good. They are going to be going for an interesting buy as well. A couple of Vandals, a Spectre, and Sheriffs. So interesting armory for the side of Exodus Lineage. And we're going to see the smokes. They're going to be over-deleted with a double kill. The revive onto Destiny is provided by Twisted Nose, so it's going to be a 4v4. Flick mode with a nice headshot onto Deleted with a wall bang. That's going to bring it to another 4v4. They still have a lot of ultimates to be able to take this site. A revive is still available for Gimmick to bring back. Deleted with the operator. That'd be really helpful. Gimmick was going to get a frag on the Flick mode. A sign as well. It's going to be a 4v2. Both players have their ultimates. I think the Omen should teleport to the A side, but no, Assign is not even going to let him move. A triple kill for him in an 11-0 scoreline. And looks like Alchemist eSports are on their top form, and Exodus Lineage are, I mean, what can I say, they are not on the same level that they need to be able to actually provide any kind of a comeback. We're going to see a double operator coming in from Assign and Deleted. What else can I say?
You know, we might be seeing once again another 30-0 scoreline coming from Alchemist eSports. This is the fun part of the open qualifiers. You don't know what you're going to face. You don't know. You can't expect from the opponent team what they're going to do. In stage 2, you know that they are tier 1 teams, how they play. You can review their bots as well. But in the open qualifiers, no one knows how the opponent teams are gonna play, and that's what's crazy about it. You cannot predict any scoreline whatsoever. It might go one way, it might go both ways. It might be competitive, it might be dominating as such. This match into an 11-0 scoreline already. Reflexer in this round is gonna get the
Damage from the Viper.
but Twisted Nose with the run and gun is gonna take him down. Akib though getting the trade on the Dilly, then Flick mode, getting that trade on Gimmick. 2v3 situation now for They
didn't see him. They didn't see him.
Oh,
One enemy
okay.
remaining.
No.
Spike down A.
It's all up to Destiny now in a 1v2 situation to get their first round. He is detained, but he gets out of it.
I
with
mean,
a
he
Spectre.
saw him. Akib saw him running away.
Oh,
Don't do it.
am I seeing
Don't
like
do it.
no
Don't
way.
do it.
No way. Linus though is gonna deny him the knife kill and get the frag for himself onto Destiny.
Switching sides.
That was some BM coming out from
Match
him, but
point.
nonetheless the 12th round comes on board and we are already onto match point. I certainly did not expect this to be though. This is such a dominating performance. We are already onto round of 64. I admit this is the open qualifiers, but still in the round of 16, my bad, round of 16, you don't want to see a 13-0 score line going in favor of one team.
Absolutely, and I mean, what can I say? I mean, I am a little bit disappointed, but it is still the open qualifiers. I guess there is still quite a bit of a gap between these teams, but hopefully as we move on, maybe the matches will be a lot more closer. But I mean, I did expect Alchemist eSports to actually come out on top, but maybe a little bit more competition, maybe not a 12-0 scoreline and match point on the second pistol round. Till then, he's gonna teleport away. He was caught by the Cypher recon there, and we're gonna see JT coming in for the flank. Killjoy bot there, an early flank. Oh, Reflexor is gonna cancel him out and absolutely denying any chance he has to get frags. He was completely distracted by the bot, and now they're pushing and rotating towards the A side. AkiPK, can he land the shot onto Destiny? Destiny does have a good crosshair placement. Oh, that was a nice flick though on the head, making this a 3v5. AkiPK is unstoppable. He's gonna take down the Omen as well. And I mean, Alchemist eSports pretty much have this. Okay, flick mode. I think he saw his legs through that little gap in the Vipers. Wow.
Spike planted.
But damn, that was almost aimbots right there. But it is the bomb plant is down, and it's gonna be a retake for flick mode in the twist. Don't
enemy
have
remaining.
pistols, and the Reflexor is gonna absolutely destroy flick mode. It is all on the Twisted Nose. He's gonna find one on the Reflexor, a second one, but from behind.
Attackers
AkiPK
win.
with the triple kill in this last round is gonna ensure a 13-0 scoreline, ladies and gentlemen, where Exodus Lineage has been taken out of the tournament. It's Alchemist eSports all the way, every single round. And well, that was the match.
First earlier stages of the match, I thought there would be a competitive match because you did see Exodus Lineage going for those. They were not losing rounds that dominatingly. They were holding their own. They were losing those 1v1s, 1v2s. But after the disconnection that came from the Twisted Nose, they kind of lost their confidence. Their morale was down. On the other side, Alchemist eSports, they picked up all the momentum that they needed to go in for this 13-0 scoreline and winning the match and moving into stage 2 to face those tier 1 teams coming in from this country.
Only I hope that that side of Exodus Lineage are going to be watching this matchup, and in the future are going to figure out what are the stuff they did wrong and maybe how to improve, and maybe we'll see them in the future much stronger in the coming seasons of the VBCPL. But that is this match for now. We have a third match coming in, ladies and gentlemen, and stay with us. We'll be right back after a break to bring you that matchup. Before we go, let's talk about our sponsors: Blisstyle Electronics, Ravenclaws Eshop, and make sure the links are given in the description. Make sure you check them out. Our community partner is VBC, Valorant Bangladesh Community, and Range.gg powered this tournament. So make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel for esports content and future tournaments. And we'll be right back as soon as the players are ready for the next match.
Esports fans, do you want to watch some tournaments? Would you like to compete? Maybe win some matches and make a little money on the side, you know what I mean? But I don't know, it all seems so complicated. What tournaments are there? Where is it happening? Where do I sign up? What do I bring? Requirements, rules, fees, yada yada yada. It's all so confusing. If only there was a way to make it all simple. And all you need to do to sign up is just press a button. Sounds oddly specific, doesn't it? Because it's Range.gg, the easiest way to set off your esports career. Take part in exciting new tournaments. Short or long, big or small, choose your own battles and fight your own wars. Flaunt your gaming skills for all to see. Assemble a team and get ready to compete. Not to mention, take your in-game prowess to the next level by consulting veterans of the esports world. So why wait? Signing up has never been easier. Compete, flaunt, and grow at Range.gg. See you at the range. How's it going, esports fans? Do you want to watch some tournaments? Would you like to compete? Maybe win some matches and make a little money on the side, you know what I mean? But I don't know, it all seems so complicated. What tournaments are there? Where is it happening? Where do I sign up? What do I bring? Requirements, rules, fees, yada yada yada. It's all so confusing. If only there was a way to make it all simple. And all you need to do to sign up is just press a button. Sounds oddly specific, doesn't it? Because it's range.gg, the easiest way to set off your esports career. Take part in exciting new tournaments. Short or long, big or small, choose your own battles and fight your own wars. Flaunt your gaming skills for all to see. Assemble a team and get ready to compete. Not to mention, take your in-game prowess to the next level by consulting veterans of the esports world. So why wait? Signing up has never been easier. Compete, flaunt, and grow at range.gg. See you at the range. How's it going, esports fans? Do you want to watch some tournaments? Would you like to compete? Maybe win some matches and make a little money on the side, you know what I mean? But I don't know, it all seems so complicated. What tournaments are there? Where is it happening? Where do I sign up? What do I bring? Requirements, rules, fees, yada yada yada. It's all so confusing. If only there was a way to make it all simple. And all you need to do to sign up is just press a button. Sounds oddly specific, doesn't it? Because it's range.gg, the easiest way to set off your esports career. Take part in exciting new tournaments. Short or long, big or small, choose your own battles and fight your own wars. Flaunt your gaming skills for all to see. Assemble a team and get ready to compete. Not to mention, take your in-game prowess to the next level by consulting veterans of the esports world. So why wait? Signing up has never been easier. Compete, flaunt, and grow at range.gg. See you at the range. Esports fans, do you want to watch some tournaments? Would you like to compete? Maybe win some matches and make a little money on the side, you know what I mean? But I don't know, it all seems so complicated. What tournaments are there? Where is it happening? Where do I sign up? What do I bring? Requirements, rules, fees, yada yada yada. It's all so confusing. If only there was a way to make it all simple. And all you need to do to sign up is just press a button. Sounds oddly specific, doesn't it? Because it's range.gg, the easiest way to set off your esports career. Take part in exciting new tournaments. Short or long, big or small, choose your own battles and fight your own wars. Flaunt your gaming skills for all to see. Assemble a team and get ready to compete. Not to mention, take your in-game prowess to the next level by consulting veterans of the esports world. So why wait? Signing up has never been easier. Compete, flaunt, and grow at range.gg. See you at the range. How's it going, esports fans? Do you want to watch some tournaments? Would you like to compete? Maybe win some matches and make a little money on the side, you know what I mean? But I don't know, it all seems so complicated. What tournaments are there? Where is it happening? Where do I sign up? What do I bring? Requirements, rules, fees, yada yada yada. It's all so confusing. If only there was a way to make it all simple. And all you need to do to sign up is just press a button. Sounds oddly specific, doesn't it? Because it's range.gg, the easiest way to set off your esports career. Take part in exciting new tournaments. Short or long, big or small, choose your own battles and fight your own wars. Flaunt your gaming skills for all to see. Assemble a team and get ready to compete. Not to mention, take your in-game prowess to the next level by consulting veterans of the esports world. So why wait? Signing up has never been easier. Compete, flaunt, and grow at range.gg. See you at the range. How's it going, esports fans? Do you want to watch some tournaments? Would you like to compete? Maybe win some matches and make a little money on the side, you know what I mean? But I don't know, it all seems so complicated. What tournaments are there? Where is it happening? Where do I sign up? What do I bring? Requirements, rules, fees, yada yada yada. It's all so confusing. If only there was a way to make it all simple. And all you need to do to sign up is just press a button. Sounds oddly specific, doesn't it? Because it's range.gg, the easiest way to set off your esports career. Take part in exciting new tournaments. Short or long, big or small, choose your own battles and fight your own wars. Flaunt your gaming skills for all to see. Assemble a team and get ready to compete. Not to mention, take your in-game prowess to the next level by consulting veterans of the esports world. So why wait? Signing up has never been easier. Compete, flaunt, and grow at range.gg. See you at the range. How's it going, esports fans? Do you want to watch some tournaments? Would you like to compete? Maybe win some matches and make a little money on the side, you know what I mean? But I don't know, it all seems so complicated. What tournaments are there? Where is it happening? Where do I sign up? What do I bring? Requirements, rules, fees, yada yada yada. It's all so confusing. If only there was a way to make it all simple. And all you need to do to sign up is just press a button. Sounds oddly specific, doesn't it? Because it's range.gg, the easiest way to set off your esports career. Take part in exciting new tournaments. Short or long, big or small, choose your own battles and fight your own wars. Flaunt your gaming skills for all to see. Assemble a team and get ready to compete. Not to mention, take your in-game prowess to the next level by consulting veterans of the esports world. So why wait? Signing up has never been easier. Compete, flaunt, and grow at range.gg. See you at the range. How's it going, esports fans? Do you want to watch some tournaments? Would you like to compete? Maybe win some matches and make a little money on the side, you know what I mean? But I don't know, it all seems so complicated. What tournaments are there? Where is it happening? Where do I sign up? What do I bring? Requirements, rules, fees, yada yada yada. It's all so confusing. If only there was a way to make it all simple. And all you need to do to sign up is just press a button. Sounds oddly specific, doesn't it? Because it's range.gg, the easiest way to set off your esports career. Take part in exciting new tournaments. Short or long, big or small, choose your own battles and fight your own wars. Flaunt your gaming skills for all to see. Assemble a team and get ready to compete. Not to mention, take your in-game prowess to the next level by consulting veterans of the esports world. So why wait? Signing up has never been easier. Compete, flaunt, and grow at range.gg. See you at the range. How's it going, esports fans? Do you want to watch some tournaments? Would you like to compete? Maybe win some matches and make a little money on the side, you know what I mean? But I don't know, it all seems so complicated. What tournaments are there? Where is it happening? Where do I sign up? What do I bring? Requirements, rules, fees, yada yada yada. It's all so confusing. If only there was a way to make it all simple. And all you need to do to sign up is just press a button. Sounds oddly specific, doesn't it? Because it's range.gg, the easiest way to set off your esports career. Take part in exciting new tournaments. Short or long, big or small, choose your own battles and fight your own wars. Flaunt your gaming skills for all to see. Assemble a team and get ready to compete. Not to mention, take your in-game prowess to the next level by consulting veterans of the esports world. So why wait? Signing up has never been easier. Compete, flaunt, and grow at range.gg. See you at the range. How's it going, eSports fans? Do you want to watch some tournaments? Would you like to compete? Maybe win some matches and make a little money on the side, you know what I mean? But I don't know, it all seems so complicated. What tournaments are there? Where is it happening? Where do I sign up? What do I bring? Requirements, rules, fees, yada yada yada. It's all so confusing. If only there was a way to make it all simple. And all you need to do to sign up is just press a button. Sounds oddly specific, doesn't it? Because it's range.gg, the easiest way to set off your esports career. Take part in exciting new tournaments. Short or long, big or small, choose your own battles and fight your own wars. Flaunt your gaming skills for all to see. Assemble a team and get ready to compete. Not to mention, take your in-game prowess to the next level by consulting veterans of the esports world. So why wait? Signing up has never been easier. Compete, flaunt, and grow at range.gg. See you at the range. How's it going, esports fans? Do you want to watch some tournaments? Would you like to compete? Maybe win some matches and make a little money on the side, you know what I mean? But I don't know, it all seems so complicated. What tournaments are there? Where is it happening? Where do I sign up? What do I bring? Requirements, rules, fees, yada yada yada. It's all so confusing. If only there was a way to make it all simple. And all you need to do to sign up is just press a button. Sounds oddly specific, doesn't it? Because it's range.gg, the easiest way to set off your esports career. Take part in exciting new tournaments. Short or long, big or small, choose your own battles and fight your own wars. Flaunt your gaming skills for all to see. Assemble a team and get ready to compete. Not to mention, take your in-game prowess to the next level by consulting veterans of the esports world. So why wait? Signing up has never been easier. Compete, flaunt, and grow at range.gg. See you at the range. How's it going, esports fans? Do you want to watch some tournaments? Would you like to compete? Maybe win some matches and make a little money on the side, you know what I mean? But I don't know, it all seems so complicated. What tournaments are there? Where is it happening? Where do I sign up? What do I bring? Requirements, rules, fees, yada yada yada. It's all so confusing. If only there was a way to make it all simple. And all you need to do to sign up is just press a button. Sounds oddly specific, doesn't it? Because it's range.gg, the easiest way to set off your esports career. Take part in exciting new tournaments. Short or long, big or small, choose your own battles and fight your own wars. Flaunt your gaming skills for all to see. Assemble a team and get ready to compete. Not to mention, take your in-game prowess to the next level by consulting veterans of the esports world. So why wait? Signing up has never been easier. Compete, flaunt, and grow at range.gg. See you at the range. How's it going, esports fans? Do you want to watch some tournaments? Would you like to compete? Maybe win some matches and make a little money on the side, you know what I mean? But I don't know, it all seems so complicated. What tournaments are there? Where is it happening? Where do I sign up? What do I bring? Requirements, rules, fees, yada yada yada. It's all so confusing. If only there was a way to make it all simple. And all you need to do to sign up is just press a button. Sounds oddly specific, doesn't it? Because it's range.gg, the easiest way to set off your esports career. Take part in exciting new tournaments. Short or long, big or small, choose your own battles and fight your own wars. Flaunt your gaming skills for all to see. Assemble a team and get ready to compete. Not to mention, take your in-game prowess to the next level by consulting veterans of the esports world. So why wait? Signing up has never been easier. Compete, flaunt, and grow at range.gg. See you at the range. How's it going, esports fans? Do you want to watch some tournaments? Would you like to compete? Maybe win some matches and make a little money on the side, you know what I mean? But I don't know, it all seems so complicated. What tournaments are there? Where is it happening? Where do I sign up? What do I bring? Requirements, rules, fees, yada yada yada. It's all so confusing. If only there was a way to make it all simple. And all you need to do to sign up is just press a button. Sounds oddly specific, doesn't it? Because it's range.gg, the easiest way to set off your esports career. Take part in exciting new tournaments. Short or long, big or small, choose your own battles and fight your own wars. Flaunt your gaming skills for all to see. Assemble a team and get ready to compete. Not to mention, take your in-game prowess to the next level by consulting veterans of the esports world. So why wait? Signing up has never been easier. Compete, flaunt, and grow at range.gg. See you at the range. How's it going, esports fans? Do you want to watch some tournaments? Would you like to compete? Maybe win some matches and make a little money on the side, you know what I mean? But I don't know, it all seems so complicated. What tournaments are there? Where is it happening? Where do I sign up? What do I bring? Requirements, rules, fees, yada yada yada, it's all so confusing. If only there was a way to make it all simple. And all you need to do to sign up is just press a button. Sounds oddly specific, doesn't it? Because it's range.gg, the easiest way to set off your esports career. Take part in exciting new tournaments. Short or long, big or small, choose your own battles and fight your own wars. Flaunt your gaming skills for all to see. Assemble a team and get ready to compete. Not to mention, take your in-game prowess to the next level by consulting veterans of the esports world. So why wait? Signing up has never been easier. Compete, flaunt, and grow at range.gg. See you at the range.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the VBCPL Season 1 official Valorant tournament, and we are back with the final match of the day in the round of 16 event that is going on. NZO Esports are going to take on Zen Andromeda on the map of Split, and we're going to be casting that for you. I'm Kirito, alongside me is my co-cast Aggressive. Aggressive, how are we doing today?
Honestly, I'm really pumped up for this matchup. I've been hearing about both of these teams quite a lot, and we are expecting it to be much more of that closer showing every single time. And as we are going to be heading on down over to the map of Split, I really want to see what kind of different strategies both of these teams are going to try and employ against one another, primarily because of one thing. Split is a map where it's purely based upon map control and, of course, team play synergy and coordination of the utility. So, in my eyes, will they be able to go in for that same level of play and be better than their opposition side? Because when I see these two teams, I can't really pinpoint who has that edge when it comes down to their raw mechanical skill and raw talent as a roster. So we really do need to see heading on down over into the map, because when it comes down to the track record, both of these teams, they don't really have the greatest track records, I would say.
Definitely, they have had some relative success compared to the rest of the history in the tournament. They have beat some likely teams, and I feel like some of the fans might be excited to see them face each other finally in the round of 16. So regardless, we're going to be going into the map, as we know that defense will be done at the first half by NZO Esports, and Zen and Andromeda are going to be attacking for the first half. The agent selections are coming in as we see on our screen. Both teams are opting to go for the Omen pick instead of the main meta, which is Astra right now. We're going to see Chosen One from NZO locking in the Omen. Instead of Shadow is opting to go for the Killjoy as well. Not a bad pick, but from the side of Zen Andromeda, they have completed their agent lineup. We see Muffin with the Jet. Wraith is going to probably stick with the Omen. Karma is going to go for the Killjoy. Sisyphus with the Sage. And Dharman, Pig, Zilk, or should I call him Zilk, I guess, will be going for the Reyna. So that's a pretty decent lineup. I feel like maybe except the smokes, I think the lineup is pretty good. From the side of NZO, we are going to see a Breach being played by Zinc. Vision is going to stick with the Raze. Shadow is going to go for a Killjoy, and Hasbullah is going to go for the Sage. Chosen One obviously locked in the Omen quite early on. So we have a pretty decent lineup from that side as well. A single duelist one, but the Breach Flash, if coordinated, I feel like Vision will have a field day at getting some of these frags.
But at the same time, you know for a fact that this is a Raze and not really a Jet. So trying to capitalize on a lot of the utility coming on down through from the side of Zinc will be a lot more difficult, because they need to try and go in for those different engagements every single time. They need to try and catch their opponents off guard as much as they possibly can to get a lot of use out of that breach. It's not really going to be those flash and dash combinations that we would normally be expecting, but hey, moving on down forward, it could just be the edge that they need. Because that breach adds a lot of utility down to your side, but at the same time, that utility needs to be used properly and with proper conjunction with your teammates. So I really want to see team playing coordination come on down through strongs for the side of Team NZO, but the tried and true tested composition and the level of comfort that the side of Zen Andromeda have could be that level of edge that their side need to close everything out.
Absolutely, I agree. I feel like most of these teams that we have seen in the open qualifiers aren't actually using the utilities to the team's full usefulness. The best way the team can be helped is by properly utilizing the utilities and allowing your team to actually go into the site, or actually pushing away the attackers. And I Actually, I haven't seen a lot of teams do that in some of these open qualifier matches. But hopefully, both of these teams they have a pretty decent history in this tournament. So let me see if let us see actually if they are able to properly utilize this push. Now they are aggressing towards mid. They did show some presence in A. Not really actually in the players from the defensive side. NZO didn't really see them towards the A. Then immediately Hasbul is gonna put the wall in mid, and it's gonna be broken almost as fast as it got up. Wraith is lurking on the garage though. Vision, he has his attention on that position, and he's pretty sure that there might be one player lurking in. He might get an easy frag. The nade there could be really valuable. He is smoking. He's in the middle of the smoke, and he's gonna get pushed outside into the side. And that's gonna be a great shot coming from Vision to actually get the first frag of the matchup onto Wraith. You can see Zinc ready with the flash. He wants to go for this peak alongside his teammates after the flash, but right now the players from Zed Andromeda are backing away. Muffin, the only one still in garage, trying
30
to still
seconds left.
make his presence known. But with the clock running down, the 30 seconds marker has been crossed. Specifically with the frag onto Chosen One, the trade is there. But a lot of HP has been lost by both the Killjoy and the
Mid.
Sage. You can see a couple of frags going in favor. NZO Shadow's gonna get a frag with his turret as well. That is huge. With 10 seconds left on the clock, this
10
round is pretty
seconds
much
left.
decided. It's all on to Zilf, who was taken out by Vision, dropping a 3k in this round. And the first round going in favor of NZO.
Yeah, that was quick, that was clean, and that was fast. That's exactly what you would expect coming on down through from a team that are a lot more in tune with a lot of their own ideals. And as you can see, a lot of the utility coming on down through from the side of Zinc really did help them out a lot when it came down to that execution. That breach funneled every single member coming on down through from the side of Zen Andromeda down onto one single sideline. And at the very end of it, it was just Vision going in for a couple of crisp bean locks with his own ghost, popping those heads left, right, and center. And with that, they're going to be able to stabilize in Vision. He is not stepping on the gas pedal just yet. Goes in for that peak. He's going to be able to take down Karma. Vision's going to be able to spot out one more player. He's going to get tagged down really low, but with the satchel, he's going to be able to survive for just a little while longer. Deal quite a lot of damage down with that grenade. So Wraith, he's going to be feeling a little bit of pain, but at the same time, the Sage heal is there to alleviate some of that pressure at the bare minimum. But still, in the long run, you still lose out on that one player. And Hasbullah getting caught out guard just a tiny little bit, but
Oh,
he just slapped him in the face with a sandal, and he's like, sit down, go back home. You're not supposed to be up this late. You need to go and take a little bit of a break and then go back to sleep.
he tried to run away. He was caught midnight stealing snacks, and his mom just grabbed him and slapped him, as you said, aggressive. But right now, it is a 4v4. The equalization is there. Although it's a hard eco for the side of Zen Andromeda, they are rotating towards his A side, where this singular Killjoy from Shadow could be the only trouble they might face. Wraith, he's trying to right-click his way against Zinc, who has a Bulldog, but it's going to be Vision with the Ghost, who's going to get the first frag. The alarm bot is going to give the information that they are pushing towards this. Okay!
They're all dead? I have more tests to run.
The alarm bot gave the
He's a
information
shadow
to
in the night.
Shadow. Yeah, that's all he needs. He just sprayed down 3 players in that A main area, and well, the round was over before it even, they even got a chance to get into the site. So we're gonna see a 2-0 lead coming out from NZO, and right now the Byron from Zen Andromeda does give them a chance to slowly come back in this. A lot of value on this round for them.
Yeah, this is really clean, and this was really swift as well, coming on down through from the side of NZO. But now it's where the real test is about to start. Zen Andromeda, they're going to be picking up those rifles. They're going to be picking up those Phantoms and Vandals. So will the side of NZO be able to create the same level of success that they had previously? And it feels as though right at the very beginning with that first miss shot coming on down from the side of Vision, things are just not looking up just yet. And it is going to be Vision being able to get one shot down on a Muffin, but it was not a headshot, so he does pay the ultimate price for it with his own life. And with this weaponry not being in the favor of the side of the defenders, they're not really able to do much. It's going to be Drake with one more kill for himself. Shadow, though, coming on down from the back end, is going to be able to shut down one. Shadow's going to be good for 2, and down in the back end, it's going to be Chosen One being able to shut down another person. Holding on down strong. The spray control just not present from the side of Chosen One, ladies and gentlemen. The Shadow opting to go in for this clutch with only 46 HP. And a Spectre in his hand. Does pop the ultimate though, and he's just waiting for all the members to rush down over towards the other side. Wants to go in for those shots, but he kept on jiggling, so he's not in the perfect position to try and go in for that peak. And Sisyphus was able to go in for that swing almost immediately and shut down Shadow as he was trying to go in for that clutch. And with that, that's going to be 2-1 on the scorecards. And having the gun advantage in the favor of the side of Andromeda just changed the entire dynamic of that matchup. Took it down over to that 2-1.
I feel like there's a pretty big gap at the attackers. When we saw that Shadow was pushing in from A main, the call-out was there, but they were so slow to react. I think I saw Shadow get a couple of kills from A main, and also it was a really good play, you know, using the ultimate to actually trap those players in the A side. They were trying to get out. If he didn't jiggle that much, maybe he'd be able to get both of them. But right now, N0, I think they're trying to go for a little bit of an aggressive push, but no, Chosen One, he did the flash for himself there. If only one of his, maybe the duelists were pushing in from the garage entrance as well, they could have probably gotten a frag there, because I think almost all of the all the players from Seduce and Andromeda were blinded by the paranoia, and they are going to be falling back towards this mid region, which has already been walled by the side of Hasbullah. And that's gonna bring this match to a bit of a stalemate. They still have more than a minute to play with, though. We do have a pretty strong setup on this A site as well, with the Killjoy and the Raze from Vision inside. That smoke, though, placed by Wraith. I think that was an interesting smoke. I mean, it will be enough to distract a few of the players. Actually, almost all of the players are really nervous and are opting to go to this A site. But they realize that it's possible that that could be a fake smoke. 40 seconds left on the clock. Vision. So Chosen One is gonna have some information that they are present in this B main, and the push has been executed. Chosen One does get the first frag, a second one as well, and Wraith will get one trade onto Hasbullah, but Vision is there to keep the frag in their favor. Zil with a trade, but it's all gonna come down to this 1 versus 2.
Vision, I think that, yeah, he got a little bit scared, being like, hey, Sisyphus, don't take me down like that. I know your name is cool, but my name is just cooler. It is going to be Vision trying to go in for this clutch with his buddy Shadow finally making his way down forward, but with only 11 seconds left on the clock, Sisyphus, he really does not have a lot of time to work with. Maybe go in for a play, maybe being able to shut down something, but yeah, he doesn't really have enough time. 1 second left on the clock, and he was not keeping the clock in check. And with that, it's going to be the side of the defenders being able to take it all away. A couple of shots coming on down through from the side of Sisyphus and Shadow. It was a little bit of a whip, but at the very end, Shadow was able to recover with that Phantom and shut down the Sage, taking it down over to the 3-1 scoreline. And it feels as though the side of NZO, they have the entire map under lockdown, especially on the defensive side here, Kido, because their composition shines when it comes down to the defensive.
Absolutely, I'm really loving that breach combination of the flashes followed by a peek from one of the players, and then that really good hold by Shadow with the Killjoy utility is causing a lot of problems for this side of Zen and Andromeda. They actually push through, but this time the Killjoy will be present on the B side, but the push is towards A. We see the blades from being popped by Muffin, and he's accelerating. There's no tomorrow. He's gonna be followed by the Boombot. He's gonna drop into fence where he's gonna be absolutely demolished by Hasbullah. Vision somehow gets a frag onto Raid. There are so many frags going, but all of them are in favor of NZO. It's all onto Sisyphus, who's gonna get destroyed by Hasbullah. A triple kill for him. And that was a quick round indeed, my friend.
Yeah, the round just started and it's pretty much already over. It felt as though someone just hit a guy on the door and he was telling a knock-knock joke, but before the knock-knock joke even completed, Daya, like, you know Daya from CID? He just came on down and he was like, FBI opened up, kicked out that door, and the entirety of NZO just rushed on down forward. They're like, hey, you want to come on in? Just keep on coming on down in. We'll take you out no matter what happens. And with that, the entirety of NZO was able to go in for a complete spray down. Trades were going in left, trades were going in right. Well played coming on down through from their side to hold down that defense really strongly. But at the same time, it feels as though the side of Zen and Andromeda, they didn't learn their lesson. They want to go down once more down towards that A side, but they need to be very much careful because look at what Vision has on his shoulder. It's a showstopper, and I'm very sure that he is ready and he is gunning to use it almost immediately.
I'm seeing a lot of lack of these Omen smokes coming in, and oh, as you said, Vision is gonna drop and he's gonna find a double kill. Muffin and Raid. I didn't even see Muffin. He did get traded by Sisyphus. Hasbullah is there to get one more frag. Revive has been used up by Sisyphus, and he's gonna get tagged as well. Hasbullah is just unstoppable. He will be stopped though by Zilk. Oh, Zinc, he's gonna be flashed. He's gonna try and use those bridge utilities to bail him out, but in the end, he's gonna fail and die. It's a 2v2 scenario onto the Zilk and Wraith. Both have their ultimates. And this is an interesting play from Chosen One. He did teleport onto the rafters, and I feel like they don't know his presence is there. Zilk is gonna try and push through towards Vents with the Leer, and he will be successful in doing so. They are gonna go to the B side, and they are gonna be able to drop the spike on the side. And the rotation from NZO is being
30
done.
seconds left.
Chosen One is still sticking to A for a bit longer. As soon as he gets confirmation the spike is being planted, they are gonna initiate the post-plan scenario. Pretty sure both players from Zen and Andromeda are really interested in using those ultimates to ensure this round.
Turret out.
Playing it slow, they're playing it smart, but at the same time, NZO, they have a lot of utility to work with, and they also have the HP advantage. Chosen one, you just did not do a drop shot on Dharman. He just dropped down, coming on down through from the side of heaven, and he's like, oh, I see a head. I'm gonna flick my crosshair up just a tiny little bit, and I'm gonna tap you down over into the next dimension. And Dharman, on the arena, he was just not expecting that to happen to him, and with that, that's gonna be a complete another shutdown going on down through for the side of the defenders. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, things are just looking up and up and up for the side of NZO, because now Vision, he has an operator in his hand, and this operator could just change the dynamic even more and cause the side of Zen Andromeda to falter, moving on down forward over to the 7th round.
This is the operator causing so much trouble. The utility and the gunfights themselves are not allowing.
Oh no!
Andromeda. Oh, he's gonna miss the shot, though the wall is there to save him, and he's gonna have some cover to run away. But that shot almost connected, and I feel like these utilities and gunplays are not allowing these players from Zen Andromeda actually to get into the site. They are always stuck on that main entrance to either B or A. This time it's mid. Still, they're having a lot of trouble into actually going into either B Heaven or Vents. We do see another frag being dropped there by Chosen One onto Wraith. Omen Diff. Just gonna say it because obviously he is performing a little bit better, but there's still time for Zen Andromeda to recover from this. As things come to a stalemate, they are rotating toward this A site, but the Killjoy and Omen, Chosen One and Shadow are ever vigilant and ever present, and they're just waiting for someone to come into their crosshair. Look at that, Chosen One is just jiggling, just come on Sisyphus. He's gonna see the gun drop, and he's gonna land a clean headshot. That was so beautiful. He has 8 bullets left, but that is more than enough for him. We can see some follow-up shots from Shadow. He's gonna get taken out, but Chosen One, the trade is there. He's on for an ace. Triple kill for him. 2 players left, and they're gonna be moving towards heaven. The rotation is there from his teammates, though.
30 seconds left.
Hasbullah is gonna have some company.
One enemy
You see
remaining.
Karma, and okay, that was a really clean crossfire coming in. Zing and Hasbullah just eliminate these 2 players, giving them no chance to even push into the site.
Think is like, I gotta get that 10% extra headshot by picking up that glitch ball vandal. He just came on down through, picked it up, and initially, I would have to say that the side of Zen Andromeda, it feels as though they are very indecisive in the way that they're going in for a lot of these pushes. You'd expect them to play it a lot more smarter, play it a lot more slower, or if they want to try and go in for an execution, just go in for it really quickly. The fact that they're waiting for the side of NZO to make those first initial mistakes is not something that you would expect. Try and play for the trades, try and play for those type of peaks, but up against the side of Vision, who's holding down with an operator, you need to use your utility to bait out those angles at the bare minimum, but that's just not happening here, ladies and gentlemen. And for the side of Zen Andromeda, they're getting choked under the pressure coming on down through from all the members of the side of NZO. It's not just the utility that's the problem. It's just the peaking style from the side of Zen Andromeda leaves a lot to be desired for.
And yet, when they make a decision to push into A or B, they probably lost like 2 or 3 of their players, and they're gonna only have 20 seconds left to get into the site. That is not enough time, or not enough people, or utility, anything to actually go into a proper site take. And right now we already see 15 seconds left on the clock. They already lost their main smoker. Vision with another second frag with the operator onto Karma. 2 big utility players gone for the side of Zen Andromeda. They are still aggressing on this mid, though. Hasbullah is going to put a slow up, try and deny them. They can eventually, and okay, he's going to run away, but Chosen One's there to cover him up. A second frag from Chosen One. He's
Chosen One, man.
He is the Chosen One, and he's going to drop those 1 taps as well.
Is that Deku?
Coming back.
But, what?
Is that Deku? You know what I mean. Is he the Chosen One? Will he go for all for himself?
Well, he might, but he's a bit of a dark Deku, you know, Omen being a little bit of an edgy character.
Villain arc. Come on.
Edgelord Deku. Spoiler alert, ladies and gentlemen. Edgelord Deku. So we are going to see a 7-1 scoreline coming in favor of NZO, and not only that, I think the economy was also pretty weird for Zen Andromeda. They went for a mixed buy last round. They had Bulldogs and Vandals as well, but they should have saved Vision. He doesn't see the player crossing, and he's going to get tagged a little bit. He still has some HP, and Shadow's there to provide some cover for him. He's going to find a double kill real quick. Muffin and Wraith. Vision is trying to get away with 10 HP. He's going to find a frag as well onto Zilk. 5v2 scenario. There is an ultimate available for Karma, but I don't think he can use that in any scenario right now. Sisyphus does find a frag with his ghost. He's trying to run away. Save him, somebody. Just... What is he gonna do now?
Yeah, just send it over to an 8-1 scoreline at this point, Keith. There's not much that he can do. Maybe try and survive, maybe try and go in for a kill. But at this point, if he's able to take down the Chosen One, maybe he's going to be the Chosen One. And, you know, Sisyphus being the Chosen One, I like that name for an anime arc, don't you think so?
If you read ancient Greek history, you should know Sisyphus is a character there, and
No. The spelling is not correct. Don't say that.
Is it not? Is it
I'm
not?
very sure that. I'm very
Well-
sure that it's not.
Well, I feel like that should be a reference to that character, but regardless, he is gonna be taken down, and we're gonna see an 8-1 scoreline coming in, and I feel like this might stay this way for a while, like maybe 9-1, 10-1, unless of course we see the side of Zen Andromeda fixing up fixing up the problems that they have with indecisiveness and not properly be able to improvise under pressure. And while they're doing the entry, I feel like I'm not exactly seeing like the strats that the utilities are being used for. Like you see the Jet dashing into the site, you see the Sage Wall coming in, the Omen Smokes coming in. I'm not seeing all those stuff that are like essential for a side push in this map of Split.
Out of charges.
Now things are just looking up and up and up, moving on down forward. Because, look, what can the side of NZO not do any better at this point? Because Shadow, he wants to go in for that swing. He's gonna be able to counter one being sick. You just don't do that. You don't show the sun in their faces. Give them a little bit of hope to try and pick up something for themselves. And all over the server, ladies and gentlemen, it's an absolute bloodbath. Azul and Vision come on down through, going for that swing, going for that play. It's gonna be another swing coming on down through, and Hasbullah crosshair placement on point, swing on point as well. And with that, they're gonna be able to shut everything down, take away the candy from the baby known as Zen Andromeda this time around here, Kirito. And at this stage,
They didn't even have the candy. You weren't even in the site, my guy.
no, they didn't. No, the candy is the spike. They're like, give me the spike. We are the defenders. We're supposed to hold this. You're not supposed to hold this because when you hold the spike, a lot of bad things happen. But when we hold it, a lot of good things happen instead.
You're in possession of illegal property. You do not have ownership of this spike, and they're taking back what is rightly theirs. We are gonna see a couple of operators coming from NZO. Wraith though this time he's gonna get the first frag. I think Zinc wanted to have some flashy plays with the operator as well. The only flash he's gonna be able to do is the breach flash. Muffin, he's gonna land a little spraying headshot onto Azula. Nothing special. It's Shadow with the tree
Spike
though.
down,
The attacker killjoy ultimate will be causing them to fall back. Zilk, he's gonna have to force out of mid as well because of the raise nade from Vision. And we're gonna see a 3v4 scenario as the bomb plant will finally go down. Karma is gonna get revived as well, so we're gonna see a 5 vs 2 scenario, but Wraith is gonna find one more 5 vs 2. And this looks like it could be another round in favor of the Andromeda.
Yeah, at this stage, it's just stuck down over to a 2 versus 4 situation. What can the side of NZO do to try and maybe close this one out? But at the same time, what is Shadow up to? He wanted to go in for a massive game plan and try and take down one of the members. But at the same time, Keito, that lockdown kind of scared me.
I mean,
Because-
if he was able to defend it long enough, then
Yeah. But at the same time, wasn't that like?
it was a bit of a waste, I would say, because that was not the correct situation. That was not the correct position. Use the ultimate. I mean, smack in the middle of the site. We're surrounded by players. I mean, come on, man. You're better than that, Shadow. So we are
Yeah,
gonna see a
Shadow's
new
just like one of those
game.
players. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
sorry. Did I cut you off?
Nah, it's okay. Keep going.
Yeah, Shadow's like one of those players that he wants to try and go in for something flashy. He's like, hey, it's that 9-2 scoreline. I want to pull something off for the casters to absolutely lose their minds, post on their Instagram, post on their Facebook pages, and make myself known. But at the same time, was that wall green? Or was it just my eyes? Or was it just my game just glitching out?
This is a new patch. Your teammates' walls are gonna be green and opponents'
What
walls
is
are
this?
Yeah,
Shrek? Is that you?
Shrek wall. Vision
And
with
Vision
a
is
heat
like,
op
yeah.
shot onto Muffin. Usually the Jet's the one good with the op, but this time it's
Ooh,
gonna be
good
the
shot.
Wraith. Good shot. He's gonna come face to face with the operator. He's gonna attack Vision a little bit. Vision is gonna miss his shots. But then,
Oh, that grenade, man!
and the showstopper's gonna come in, but the satchels aren't on point. He's not where he thought he was gonna be, so it's a 2v2 scenario. We see, oh, look at the position of Wraith though. He can catch one of these players off guard. That will definitely give the advantage to his teammates. Oh, Zing, is he expecting this? He isn't, and that's a nice shot. 71 HP left on the
30
Wraith though,
seconds
so
left.
Vision, he has absolutely no utility.
Spike
But he's gonna
planted.
land the shot
One
on Wraith,
enemy
and he knows
remaining.
exactly where Sisyphus is. So he's on for the clutch. 8 bullets, but okay, Sisyphus lands a shot on his head. You can see Nancy's scoreline coming in as the sides are gonna switch.
Switching
Some signs
sides.
of life from the side of Zen Andromeda.
Yeah, things are just going to be looking up and up and up for the side of Zen Andromeda because now that they have tasted victory and they were able to take these 2 consecutive rounds, things are looking a little bit more up. What did you say, so Kato? Primarily because, hey, on that 9-3 scoreline, it's not the best scorelines to have, but at the same time, as you are going to be moving on down over to your own defensive side, things can look up just a tiny little bit more because Split is much more of that defender side and map, but I don't know how I feel the side of Zen Andromeda are going to perform against a raw utility barrage that could be coming on down through from the side of NZO because they have so much utility to work with that I don't know how the side of Zen Andromeda are going to try and circumvent it because they don't have a lot of utility themselves to try and stop a lot of these aggressive rushes that could be coming on down.
Especially we see the Rays, the breach flashes, even the slords are at this point really big for these sides. Oh,
You
Sisyphus
both
finds a cheeky shot on his Zing. That's gonna cancel out the breach for the rest of this round. Vision is still calling out, Sisyphus for you killed my friend. Come on, okay. How did Silk die? Okay, he didn't see the boom bot coming towards him and it's gonna explode in his face. Vision with another follow-up onto Muffin. Sisyphus is gonna caught in the nade and tries to escape, but
One
Hezbollah's
enemy remaining.
there. Shadow with the follow-up onto Wraith. It's all on to Karma. Can he provide some Karma for his team? He's just spamming away. You need to play slower, my friend. And now they know exactly where he's gonna try and land a right click, and that's not gonna connect. It's all on Hezbollah to finish off the round. We're gonna see a 10-3 scoreline coming in, and they're only a couple of rounds away from match point, so it's looking really good for NZ right now. And despite being on defense, I feel like Zen Andromeda still need a lot more of their. I mean, they are lacking in utility, as you said, so they need a lot more coordination while taking these gunfights. You know, double peeking from various angles to be able to keep the advantage to their side.
Yeah, I think that the main thing that we were analyzing previously really did show up here in this round in particular. You can already see the one main flaw. The fact is the utility is a little bit too strong coming on down through from the side of NZO. That's causing a lot of the issues. But at the same time, look at what Wraith has in his hands. He has that judge, but that judge is not as powerful as the run and gun potential coming on down through from the side of NZO.
What?
Is this Call of Duty? Or is this Valorant?
It's Call of Duty. There are no like
One
CS:GO
enemy
mechanics
remaining.
here. Shadow with a frag on the Muffin. It's all on to the Reyna. Zilk with the judge. He has no armor. He does find one frag. Second one, the flash is there. He just misses away. That's smart though, but he is now caught. And there's nothing you can do as Shadow steals a kill.
This is R6, man. This is R6. Yes, Krishna in the background. He's like, wait, did someone say R6?
Oh, it's ours. I mean, I mean, it has the same level of depth and utility as R6 does. Maybe not as much as deep as R6, because obviously you have like 22 agents on each side, right? From R6, if I'm not wrong.
And also bullet
So-
holes that can come from one side of the
all
side
that
to the
stuff.
other.
I feel like the Valorant utility is a lot more simplified than that. So I mean, they have utility, but not like R6.
Yeah, but it
Yeah.
feels like, honestly, tell me, how would you feel if a guy run and gun you like that? You would be in a pretty bad situation, but it feels as though the W key is still not going to be heading on down through from the side of the attackers because they're just running it down and they're not stopping whatsoever. Shots going in left, shots going in right. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be the side of NZO trying to take it down over on the match point in a very quick fashion. Like, what can you do?
Okay.
Maybe Karma can go in for something. He was completely blind as a bat. But hey, if he's able to get a kill with the judge, he's the jury, and he's the executioner. But will Muffin be able to do that same with only 25 HP and go in for a possible clutch? I don't think so, Kieran, especially with a judge.
Judge, considering him being a jet, he does have the versatility and mobility to be able to do that, but the HP is quite lacking, and the bomb is planted in such a precarious. I mean, Chosen only needed
Chosen one
to
is
see
the
him.
chosen one.
He only needed to see him for 1 pixel, and he just sprayed him. That's how low the HP
Match
was
point.
for the side of Muffin. And I mean, already in match point, I think it's barely been 20 minutes in this match, and Zen Andromeda. I mean, as we said, the flaws are very clear. What they're doing wrong and what they need to improve. Their utility, they need to figure out the lineup more, and they need to figure out some more coordinated ways to get those kills. If they're not gonna use it utility, then they need to improve on the gunplay, right? So, yeah, I mean, it's gonna be difficult to do that right now, considering there's only 1 point left for NZO. But we can hope for the future.
At this stage, will there be a possible comeback coming on down through, or will it be NZO just taking it all away? But Zing! Yeah, this guy was having a little bit too much of a field day. He just wanted to go in left, he just wanted to go in right. He wanted to be the buddy that he was never able to be in his past. But he wants to go in for a couple of shots as well. It's gonna be Chosen one with that first initial kill. Chosen with another spray transfer kill down towards the muffin. He's gonna really hit that headshot, take it down over to a 3 versus 2 situation. 2 versus 2 situation. But look at the flags here, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be NZO. Not gonna be on that right foot. It's gonna be Wraith instead being able to take out Chosen one. Shadow going in for that 360. He wants to go in for a couple of more. He wants to go in for that trick shot. But Sisyphus is like, you're not supposed to go in for trick shots. You're supposed to make sure that you take me seriously. And the fact that you didn't take me seriously means I'm gonna slap a vandal bullet on your forehead and send you back to the attacker side of spawn. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, the hopes and dreams are gonna stay alive for just a little while longer for the side of Zen and Andromeda, or it could be for a really long time as well, if they're able to stabilize themselves and then go in for a proper rush for their defensive side.
I feel like NZO should, calm down and take a chill play. There's nothing wrong with losing a couple of rounds if you try and eco and stuff, because you have this huge lead. Take your time with it, slow down, eco a couple of rounds, and have proper weapons to just finish things off, right? You don't need to just W key the whole time, maybe for the memes, but this might later bite you in the back, We are gonna see the attacker kill charge coming in, and it won't detain it. Oh, it actually detained a couple of players. What? Were they not aware that they were in the zone? I don't know what happened there.
Probably.
But still, there is no push yet.
Oh my
Chosen
god,
was
Chosen
starting up
one,
in
man.
Sisyphus, man. You need to be more aware. But the Chosen one will get the frag there. The
Ooh,
Empress has
a
been
board
popped.
buddy.
Oh wait. That was a big fake. They are taking this A side by storm. Although Muffin does get a frag, he's giving the call out to Seema. He's gonna get one more
Muffin.
as well on the other side. He's gonna almost gets a third there, but it's gonna be Hasbullah, and he's gonna try and put up a wall there to keep the defense
Oh
alive.
no.
This could be a round to end it all, but it's a lot of effort.
Oh,
Okay, Hasbullah.
Hasbullah.
Clean headshot. Shadow's there as well. Can he take them both down in one spray? He doesn't. He's gonna put a swarm nade in there to slow down their push towards him. He's gonna catch one of them's karma while he was still pushing. It's Wraith. He's gonna drop from heaven, and he's gonna get.
My god, NZO. This guy's too good.
Who's up
Then we have it of the day, and Zero win with a 13-4 score line. And well, I mean that could have been much less, but I guess NZO were, in the mood for playing Sonic games. I don't know. The way they were rushing into the site, they were definitely confident, but I feel like the side from Zen Andromeda could have played this much better if they were more focused on their gunfights, since they lacked utility, as my friend Aggressive said. Take those gunfights properly and play those retakes. Play the retakes with as many people as they can. Fall back, let them take the side. Let's regroup and then have a proper strategy, then go in. Instead, they were sort of all over the place. It was a really messy round from them. But hopefully in the future, we'll see them perform a lot better.
Yeah, felt as though the side of Zen Andromeda felt like they were second guessing themselves every single time. They wanted to go in for that rush. They wanted to go in for that defensive hold, but they were not really playing as the unit that you would expect them to play as, because their strategy relied to them to play a lot more based upon trades instead of their raw gunfights or their raw utility. And the fact that they were not opting to do that really did fall short. And the fact that the side of NZO were just constantly going in for those utility plays, yeah, that's gonna hurt quite a lot there, Keito. And I'm really looking forward to see how NZO are going to be performing later on down over in the following parts of the tournament, going up against the big dog teams such as Zoo Sabers, LRX, and of course the side of Exili. Because we know for a fact that the side of NZO, they have a lot of potential in them, and if the Chosen One is the actual Chosen One with Shadow by his side, there's almost nothing that the side of the attackers, side of their opponents can do to try and stop this driving force that is going to be NZO moving down forward in this tournament.
That is a match I definitely want to see, NZO taking on some of the big dogs in the tournament, as you said. But for now, we are going to have to continue in with the round of 16. I think that is the last match for the round of 16, if I'm not wrong. But we will be back later on with more Valorant action in the VBCPL official Season 1 tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, stay with us. Subscribe to the Range.gg channel for more esports content. Let's talk about our sponsors one more. Blisstyle Electronics and Ravenclaws Coin Shop. Make sure to check out their links in the description. And our
Your
community partner
VP.
is VBC. What'd you say? What'd you say, my boy?
Yeah, you gotta make sure you get those Valor
yeah.
points and get those new skins because you want that 10% extra headshot percentage because against players like Side of Chosen One, if you don't have a good skin, you're not gonna be able to kill him. So make sure to head on down over to the Ravenclaw shop, get those Valor points at the cheapest rates possible, and then go down over to the server and just tap people in the head, get the rank that you want, head over to Immortal, head over to Radiant, take the world by storm.
Absolutely, and we are gonna be back later on with more Valorant action. Till then, stay with us, and we'll be back next time.